Harris? Okay.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Knowledge is power. That's why our goal is to empower you by providing you with all the information you need to choose the right home loan. Hi, this is Lacey Weeks with Empire Mortgage, and we pride ourselves in providing you with the best products, best fees, and a team that treats you like royalty. Empire Mortgage holds the keys to your journey home. Call 844-537-5626. That's 844-537-LOAN. Empire Mortgage, your mortgage consultant for life, where you are treated like royalty.
Equal housing lender, NMLS number 93-243 and NMLS 128-66336.
To the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week playoff time, and we're in Snowflake at Snowflake Field, where Snowflake is hosting the Dysart Demons this evening for the first round of the playoffs. I myself, Dr. Love, is here with Hugh the Net Keeler. Hugh, how are you?
I'm doing well tonight. How are you doing today, John?
I'm doing great. I think we're in for a good ball game.
I would expect so. It's one of those things. It all depends on which Dysart Demon team's going to show up. Dysart's coming in here 7-3. Their only losses being to, of course, number 1, Yuma Catholic, number, I believe it is 6, Northwest Christian, and, of course, River Valley. So those are their only losses, and they either win big by plus points or lose big by 20 plus points.
So, you're right.
Depending on which team shows up, we could be looking at a great game.
You know, I'm sure everybody's listening is aware of all the controversy we had going on this past week with the young man that plays for Dysart, who made a gesture to the sky after scoring a touchdown, and it was ruled there at the game personal foul, which was his second personal foul, so he was ejected from the ball game. And they debated on whether or not he would be suspended from the rest of the playoffs. It went before the AIA board, and the AIA board overturned it due to the fact, what I'm trying to get at is you don't want to judge the officials for the call that they made, because we're all unaware. All they've focused on is the fact that he just made a gesture to the sky, so it made it look kind of mean gesture to suspend him, but a lot of people are unaware that that was his second personal foul, and so we don't know what all transpired, you know, with the whole situation, but due to the fact it was his second personal foul of the game, he was ejected. So I commend these officials that come out here. These guys aren't getting rich and famous officiating high school sports. They do it a lot for the love of the game, for the love of being around the kids. So we want to say thank you to them for the jobs that they do. But nonetheless, it was overturned, and so Dysart has their full roster here. As you can hear, coming on the field is the Snowflake Lobos. Snowflake is hungry to get another win in their belt. They're coming here with just one loss. The only blemish on their record came at the hands of Sholo Cougars 2 weeks ago. They came out and whooped Winslow last week, and I believe they're hungry. I had a chance to talk to Coach Kay Solomon, actually all the coaches this week, and they are excited about the game. I think Snowflake's going to be ready and willing to whoop somebody tonight.
You know, John, as we saw all season long with Snowflake, they might start out slow, but the minute somebody scores against them, takes a lead against them, that just seems to light the fuse on them, and they just take off and start scoring points. So we saw that in the Sholo game when they played against Sholo. Sholo was up 28-7 going into halftime. Come out, and quickly it's 28-7 coming out of halftime. So it's definitely a team that knows how to play and can score points, on a whim.
You're absolutely right there. I remember when I first met Coach Kay Solomon. This is his inaugural season as head coach of the Lobos. I first met him right here behind the stadium at practice one day. I stood out there for an hour and watched him run at the end of practice for an hour straight. And I told him then when I met him, I said, you know what? I don't see this team getting winded in the fourth quarter. And he said, oh no, we will not get winded in the fourth quarter. And thus far, they've proven that.
That's something that most of the coaches will try to do is make sure that they get their teams conditioned and ready to go. And, as you've seen, they've been able to keep going, and they're not going to fall behind, become winded, or die down in the fourth quarter. So they've done a great job here.
You're absolutely right. We're fixing to get underway here. That's one thing that Dysart's going to have to deal with is the altitude and hoping they can get enough wind in them. There's a kickoff over to the far side. Oh, they're going to fake the reverse there. He's going to keep the ball. Oh, he's got one would-be tackler that gets nailed up the sideline, still on his feet. And he's going to be run out about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Luke Cron fielded that back on his 10 and decided they were going to try to do the reverse and fake the reverse, came around. Luckily, he got some great, blue wall blocking for him as he come around for a nice little 32-yard return on that kick.
That was a beautiful return. That fake reverse worked good. So here comes Claridge, going to bring his offense to the line. We're going to see what the Lobos can get going here. It's the first quarter. This is the first play of the first round of the playoffs. He's going to hand it off.
Hand off to Richard Baird.
Richard Baird going to the far side. Dysart defense is all over that one.
Yeah, Snowflake brings Baird in motion right to left and takes the handoff from Claridge, comes around and actually loses a yard as Dysart did exactly what he was supposed to do, keep outside, contain, and shut him down.
Yes, they did. That was Bandit in on the stop there. So we're going to see if the Lobos can get something going here. They're going to mark it as a -1 on the carry. So it's going to bring up second down and 11. Claridge from the shotgun got a man in motion, going to hand it off, coming to the near side, got a blocker out in front of him. Stays on his feet.
Nice block by Zach Solomon.
That was Zach Solomon was the blocker there. Solomon can block just as good as he runs.
Yeah, Snowflake just did the same thing, just opposite way. Brought in Patterson, motion left to right. Catches it, gets the handoff from Claridge right off, comes around, and actually ends up picking up 7 on the play.
Beautiful play. Bring up third down and about 4, looks like, for the Lobos. Claridge from the shotgun, man in motion. Going to hand it off to Solomon up the middle.
Straight up the middle to Zach Solomon.
Going to be a little bit short of the first down. Quite a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, again, Snowflake's running that little motion pattern there. Try to, fake the handoff there, coming across with the man in motion. Quickly hand off to Solomon up the middle. He gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Able to fall forward for a pickup of 2. But
4th and 2 for the
Dysart's doing a great job on defense, making sure they're covering this run.
4th and 2 for the Lobos here. 10:09 and counting remaining here in the first quarter. Snowflake's on their first offensive possession here, trying to get something going.
Lobos are going to go for it. Let's give
Looks like they're going to go for it. There's a snap.
Patterson with the key.
Patterson right up the middle. Beautiful. Move those chains. First down, Snowflake.
Yeah, set up in the little wildcat formation, the tight formation, set up the 3 running backs right behind the guard center and tackle and stuff, and take the snap right there to Patterson, and up he goes for a nice little 5-yard gain.
There was no hiding what the Lobos were going to do there. They lined up in the short yardage formation and did it. Here comes Claridge. 3 receivers split out to the far side. Going to hand it off to Solomon up the middle. Past one would-be tackler, past the second one, and finally gets brought down by the third one. Not before he gets a first down. First down, Snowflake.
Yeah, beautiful run by Solomon. He quickly hits up right off the A-gap on the right side of the line. Comes through, quickly bounces to the right, and then jumps back left and keeps going there. It's a nice little 15-yard pickup.
9:27 and counting remaining here in the first quarter. Lobos are driving now. They got their helmet spit shined. It's got to look good in HD on KWKM.com. Claridge going to pass the ball. Knocked away by number 2.
Hall. Nice tip on that ball.
Yeah, Isaiah Hall.
I got Marcus Banda on my roster here.
Sorry, that was Marcus Banda.
Oh.
Thank you. I just corrected the
Announcer.
The announcer.
Yeah.
I like when that happens. Beautiful, beautiful defense by Banda. I'm wondering if that's the brother of the other Banda. We'll find out here in a little while. Here comes the Lobos. Claridge bringing them up to the line. Shotgun position. Takes a snap. Got a flag down.
To Zach Solomon.
Zach Solomon doesn't get any yardage on that one. We'll see what the flag's going to say here.
Yeah, not sure if we got illegal procedure or just offsides line up in the neutral zone.
False start.
False start
on the Lobos. It's going to back them up. 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Going to bring up second down and 15 for the Lobos. So Dysart's holding their own, even though the Lobos are driving, but they're having to work for this yardage.
Yeah, like we said in the pregame there before we started, Dysart's played, the number 1 team. Of course, they lost big, but, they did put up points and were able to hold their own for a while.
They have been tested without a doubt. Here comes Claridge. Got 3 to the far side. Looking to pass the ball down the near sideline.
Claridge.
Whoa, that was a lot of bumping and a lot of grinding over there for no flag.
Pass broke up.
It's a bunch of bumping and grinding on both of them on the half, and that's, when you see both the offense and defensive players sitting there putting their arms on each other and jockeying for position, they're not going to call that. It's only when you see it one-sided usually.
I thought they might call it. It could have gone either way there. There was a lot of bumping and grinding.
Okay, that brings up third and
Don't
15
forget,
for
you
your
can go to the website, kwkm.com. That's kwkm.com. Watch this game in high definition. Here comes Claridge, shotgun position. Looking to pass the ball again, under pressure. Going to dump off the little screen. Got a flag. I don't know if that's a holding. I didn't see nobody around there to hold.
Yeah, it's going to be close to a hold or a face mask on that because, Solomon got that screen pass and quickly went down right after he caught it. So we'll be seeing the way that's clapping. Oh, ineligible downfield. So when they decided they were going to do the screen pass, apparently one of the linemen decided he'd go more than 2 yards downfield, and thus he's called for ineligible downfield.
Absolutely right there. That's what happens when you do those screen passes. If everybody doesn't hold their formation and stay put, Dysart's going to decline it, so that's going to bring up fourth down, about 14, 15 yards. Claridge is going to line up. Got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lone back is Solomon going from the shotgun position. Here comes the snap. There's the snap. Claridge going to roll out to the far side, looking to pass the ball.
Over the middle, incomplete.
Over the head of the intended receiver, number 11, J.P. Tate.
Will take over
so
on downs.
Snowflake's going to turn the ball over on downs. So with 8:42 remaining in the first quarter, Snowflake's first offensive drive kind of fizzled out there.
Yeah, Claridge actually got lucky on that. He overthrew his receiver. And fortunately enough, it was short enough because number 8 for Dysart was right there to be able to pick it off. It would have just been another yard deeper.
So we're going to see what Dysart's offense can get going here. This will be their first offensive possession of the game.
Number 8, Tyree Taylor.
We're going to see what happens.
The quarterback.
Taylor is a quarterback. Tyree Taylor. There's a snap. He's going to pitch it back.
Out to number 32.
Number 32.
Lobos.
That's going to be Christopher Metcalf.
Looks like Trent Hatch is at the bottom of that pile.
He's going to get some positive yards. Good pickup.
7.
Yeah, quick pitch out there to Metcalf. He comes around the left side on a sweep. Goes through, sees that he gets the block, cuts up inside, reading the block beautifully. Pick up a 7 on the play.
We got an update just now. Sholo comes out. 3 plays. Pass to Quentin Clark. Touchdown. Sholo on top of Combs. 7-0. Here comes Taylor. Shotgun position. 2 backs. Going to hand it off. Far side. That looks like it's going to be close to a first down. Marcus Banda is your ball carrier.
12 down at the bottom of that pile.
Yeah, they basically line up, split back, shotgun, hand off to the right guy, running back Banda, and up he goes right outside. Pick up of 3 on the play.
Going to be just short of the first down. Going to bring up third, and I don't know, about 1.5 feet. Here comes the Demons. Taylor's bringing his team to the line of scrimmage, shotgun position, 3 to the near side, 1 split out to the far side, single back, man in motion, gonna hand it off to him. Snowflake's all over that. All over that.
Number 3, Isaiah Hall around the end.
Who was that that got around the end there?
J.R. Fox sniffed that one out.
J.R. Fox was all over that.
5.
Big play there by the Lobos defense.
Yeah, they read that perfectly. You know, Dysart tries to pull the same, man in motion, hand off to him, go around the opposite side. Unfortunately, didn't work for him. 5-yard loss.
J.R. Fox, that was a beautiful play.
Holyoke.
Here comes Holyoke out to punt for the Demons.
We
got a flag on the play.
Wonder if there's too many men in the huddle there for Snowflake or something at the time.
Not real sure what's going on here.
Yes. Illegal substitution, 12 men.
Illegal substitution. It still won't give them the first down, but it's going to be short yardage now.
Okay, 12 men on the field.
See that? It's going to go up to fourth and about one. Fourth and 1.
That's all right, John. We've been correcting him all season long. We're good.
That's a big situation here now. That could change the whole situation. Coaching staff's going to
looks like Dysart's going to
make
go
some
for this
big
one.
changes, and it looks like the Demons are going to go for it here. The officials are blowing whistles and pointing every direction. There's going to be a timeout. Snowflake, so while there's a timeout, we're going to take a half a minute timeout ourselves. We're going to go back to the studio.
Like
You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
And they're going to move the chains. First down, Dysart. That was a costly penalty.
Yeah, Taylor caught that snap right there as he come up under center. Got it just normal quarterback keeper, and up he went for a 2-yard pickup, give him the first down.
You know, Snowflake is kicking themselves right now for that substitution change. So here comes Taylor, nevertheless, bringing his team to the line. 6:28 and counting remaining in the first quarter. Taylor, shotgun position. Got one receiver splitting way out here to the near side. Here comes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle.
15, straight ahead.
Just straight ahead. Going to pick up, looks like about 3 yards.
Yeah, Pedro Mena took that hand off and quickly shot up right off tackle there and pick up of long 3 on that play.
They just got a little bit of a hole opened up for him, and he's pretty quick. He wasn't planning on mowing over anybody. He's just getting in the hole as best he can.
Second and 7 for the Demons.
2nd and 7 for Dysart. Taylor in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Single back. There's the snap. Going to fake the handoff, looking to pass the ball. Under pressure. And they're going to bring him down. He tries to get rid of the ball. Nah, he's going to be called down right there. That's a big loss.
Flag.
Flag on the play.
Might try to throw intentional grounding, but if they're calling him down back there, there's no intentional grounding.
He's way out of the pocket anyway.
Yeah, they're discussing it right now. You can see the referee and the linesman going back and forth on it. So
if you're sitting at home in your easy chair watching this on our website, kwkm.com, you know exactly what happened there. Because Dan the Man Grubner takes a better picture than I do with my eyes. Believe that.
Yeah, you know, John, I can understand you having a little trouble this evening speaking. I think you're usually in bed by now on Saturday, aren't you?
Usually, heaven yes. Bedtime. I thought it was going to be hot all night, and it's starting to get a little bit cool.
It looks like we're about ready to go for a discount double check as all the referees now are down in the middle of the field
All of them
conferring.
are.
So
He was either in the grasp and down, or I don't know what else you could call there. I really don't know. Oh, here comes what? He threw another flag. Or what? Did he mean to do that again?
yeah, basically what he's doing is the line judge threw the flag, but he threw the flag back around the 47. When actually, if they're going to throw it as intentional grounding, the flag should actually be marked in the back there at the 36. So that appears what they're going to call. So, you know, not only does it get there, you know, that's not supposed to be, wow. Yeah, that's a very costly penalty for Dysart on that one, but
They moved him way back. That's going to bring up second, or,
Looks like about a 3rd and
Yes.
22.
well, I'm showing,
Somebody make some
yeah,
noise for that
third and
defense.
22 for the Demons. Taylor, shotgun position, 3 receivers split out to the near side. Going to dump it off,
Pass.
and Snowflake's all over that one. Going to pick up about, looks like maybe
Number
2 or
32,
3
Christopher
on the
Metcalf.
play, but that's
In
nowhere
on
close
that
to what they
tackle,
needed.
Luke, Crum
yeah,
on
just
the
basically a wide receiver screen out there to the slot
Jared
receiver
Fox.
and stuff. And Taylor threw it out there, allowing Metcalf to try to be able to make a move and pick up some yardage. Instead, you know, he only picks up 2, and now here they are again, 4th down, pretty much the same position they were when they were going to punt,
Number 80, Holt
you know,
Holyoke,
about
back to kick for the
3
Demons.
minutes ago.
Yes,
Back
it is.
To receive is number 25, Stephen Brimhall.
Stephen Brimhall is going to be your return man back there for the punt. I know that young man back there, good kid. So there's a snap, high, deep snap. He gets a hold of it. There's
Nice
the punt. It's not going to be playable. It's going to take a Demon bounce,
Dysart roll
and it's going to be down at about the 26-27-yard line of the Lobos.
Take over.
So here comes the Lobos with their second offensive possession. We're going to see if they can get something going here. They both of them kind of got something going for just a minute and then died off. Dysart a little bit less than what Snowflake got going.
Yeah, just a matter of everybody goes through, they start to see what the teams are going to do, and they quickly start to make adjustments. And right now, Dysart seems to be the one that's making the quicker adjustments at this time.
Yeah, they're just kind of getting a feel for each other. Here comes Claridge bringing his offense to the line. 2 receivers to the far side, man in motion.
Hand off to Zach
Going to
Solomon.
give it
up
to
the middle.
Zach Solomon up the middle, coming to this side, rumbling,
Keeps
tumbling,
his-
bump. Couldn't keep his footage,
Almost got
otherwise
his
he could have got big
Up
yardage.
to about the 42.
Yeah, Solomon got the handoff, came right off the tackle, quickly jumped to the outside, near side sideline, started going around, and as somebody tried to swipe at his foot, just kind of caught him off balance, and down he went.
Yeah, he tried to get his feet back under him. If he had got his balance picked back up, he would have got some big yardage there. Nonetheless, it's 1st and 10 Lobos. Claridge bringing his offense to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Man in motion. Single back. Going to hand it off to the man in motion. Hatch is going to try to get around the outside.
Looks like he cuts
Makes
that
it
up
over
for
there
about gain
just
of
in the
2.
nick of time. He's going to pick up a
In
couple
on that
positive
tackle,
yards.
Number 8, Tyree Taylor.
Yeah, Hatch was basically stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and at that point in time, he decided, you know, there's one thing I'm going to do, and that's going to jump between the 2 defenders. As he turns sideways and jumps, he's able to pick up a few positive yards.
That's good, because there for a minute didn't look like he was going to get there. We got just under 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. This is the second offensive possession for the Lobos. Lobos don't start off real strong, according to their track record, but in the end they get going. Here's a man in motion. Claridge shotgun looking to pass the ball. Dumps it off. JT Tate over to the far side, depending on where they marked him. That's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, that ball was actually tipped at the line of scrimmage, so that's why you saw it kind of tumbling through the air, getting to the receiver. But, you know, after a short 7 pickup, looks like they're going to mark it just shy of the first down. Snowflake starting to move the ball again.
3rd and inches. You know, they're
Bring up
They're
3rd
trying
and
to
short.
contend with that big line there of the Demons, so we'll see if they can keep it going. Claridge is used to dealing with these great big tall linemen, I believe. There's a handoff to big bad
Finds
Zach.
the seam there to get a first
That's going to
down.
get a first down. Lobos.
Tackle by number 63, Cesar Lopez.
He's going to pick up, what did he pick up on that one? About
Pick up 3 on that
Bring
play.
up a 1st and 10.
good positive yards for
Dysart,
Solomon.
45.
Solomon's a big back. If he gets moving, he's hard to bring down.
Yeah, luckily the line for Dysart's the one who's starting to stop them there.
So here comes Claridge bringing his offense to the line. Got two receivers split out to the far side, two to the near side. Lone back, man in motion.
Patterson with the ball.
Patterson got it, cut back upfield. Oh, that was a beautiful tackle. Tyree Taylor slid down on his backside and still had the football sense of mind to still make the tackle. Beautiful tackle by Taylor.
Yeah, Patterson come in motion, grabbed the ball, and he was pretty much what you would consider stopped as Dysart was right there making sure he wasn't going anywhere, but he put on the brakes, and I mean, we're talking, you know, if this was snow ski and that snow was hitting us in the bleachers.
Oh, yeah, beautiful cutback. Here comes Claridge looking to pass the ball. Gets it to Keegan Bjorn. Keegan Bjorn jukes one man. Going to get down to, about the 16-yard line. First down, Snowflake. So with 2:18 remaining here in the first quarter, Snowflake's starting to find their stride.
Yeah, things are starting to go right for Snowflake because Bjorn, as he was going down, actually fumbled the ball. Ball hits the ground. He's able to fall right on top of it. So no problem for Snowflake on that one.
We got an update from the Sholo game. Combs, a 60-yard offensive drive. Tie ball game, 7-7. There's a handoff to Solomon. He's still trying to get past him, but they're going to push him back for negative yards.
Yeah, Solomon loses a yard on that play. They hand off to Solomon to go up the middle. He is stuffed and stopped, and you know, they kind of pulled him backwards, which is kind of amazing because those were a couple little guys that were on Solomon.
There's one thing about this Dysart Demon team. They're full of spunk. That big old nose guard up there is a big old kid, too. So here comes Claridge, going to bring his offense to the line. Three receivers split out to the far side. There's a snap, going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it. Still on his feet. He's in the end zone, but there's a flag. There's a flag on the field. We're going to see what they're going to call here. Could be a holding call.
I think it's coming back as while a couple of the referees were signaling touchdown, the linesman who actually threw the flag wouldn't put his arms up and immediately started calling for a false start. So
it's going to be a false start against the Lobos. You're absolutely correct. Bring it back, and that's a heartbreaker. That was a beautiful run by Claridge.
Yeah, it almost looked as though Dysart was figuring it was against them, and they were just not even going to bother because it just seemed like they weren't even trying to tackle him.
Seemed like it. Either Claridge just put the juke on a bunch of players, or it did look like they just kind of give up there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 15. It's going to be close to the 25-yard line here. 1:21 remaining here in the first quarter. Snowflake's got to be a little bit breathless after that one being taken away from him. It's kind of like a hit in the stomach there.
Yeah, it can definitely take the wind out of your sail. Let's see how they respond to it.
It sure can take the wind out of your sail. So here comes Claridge. Going to bring his offense to the line. Three receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Single back, Solomon. Shotgun position. There's a snap. Going to roll out to the near side. Going to keep the ball again. Keeping it again.
Thrown out of bounds by number 2.
Thrown out of bounds.
Marcus Banda.
Marcus Banda is going to be your tackler. That's not the crowd. The crowd got upset about it, but there's nothing illegal about it. Not a horse collar. It just looks bad.
Grabbed him just above the numbers where his name would be if it was college or pro, and was able to hold on to it. And instead, it couldn't really pull him down backwards, so he just started spinning and threw him.
He had to use his momentum because Claridge was still driving. Claridge coming to the line, shotgun position. Lone back is Solomon. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Going to hand it off to Solomon. But those big boys up front for the Demons are doing a good job. They're putting up a good wall up there in front.
Yeah, they quickly got in there. And actually, looks like one of the cornerbacks from Dysart, number 80, was able to come in there and hit him too, stop him. So they're getting back up from their linebackers and their cornerbacks being able to stop Solomon on that play.
That's good hustle by the Demons. So we're going to see what Snowflake can do here. Just under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Claridge bringing his team to the line. Short yardage formation. 4th and short.
Claridge with the keeper.
Claridge going to keep it. He's around the near side. And that's going to be close. I don't know. That's not a shoe-in.
Yeah, that's a first down. He's marking it there at the 6, and the first down was back around the 8. So
yeah. So Snowflake's going to get 1st and goal It's a little over half a minute remaining here in the first quarter. And the temperature's going down about as fast as the clock is. Starting to get a little cool here. Here comes Claridge. Bringing his offense to the line, lined up in that short yardage formation. That's not Claridge, though.
To Patterson.
That's Patterson was lined up as quarterback there.
Up the middle for a little bit.
Yeah, lined up in that little wildcat formation. It's about 1.5 yard pickup on the play, but that's one of those defense adjustments that Dysart's going to have to do, is be able to see that formation and know, hey, we need to shift and move over.
And adjust to it quick. Here comes Claridge back in the ballgame. Short yardage formation again. I believe a flag should have went down right there on Dysart. I believe they had somebody jump on that one. We're going to see what the officials say.
We've got encroachment.
I knew it.
Dysart.
I knew it. I got the eye of an eagle up here. I spotted that one. I just can't read the lineup in the program, but I spotted that one from a long way.
Second and 2.
Can bring up second and 2 for the Lobos, or second and goal, yeah. Lobos are looking to punch it in. 3 seconds remaining in the first. Clock stopped. I don't know what transpired there.
I'm not sure what that was either.
The clock stopped at 3 seconds for a long
The referee started the clock because, well, they stopped play at the on a penalty, and then when the ball is spotted and everybody backs out, they start the ball again, and they start the clock again. Well, the referee goes to start the clock, and as they started the clock, this ball was snapped, and that was it.
And then there they go. Lobos going to try to get it in. Touchdown. Lobos. Claridge done his track and field imitation and jumps up on top of the pile into the end zone. Nice job by Claridge. Touchdown, Snowflake.
Yeah, again, it's that, short yardage formation. They line up 3 basic blockers is what they're going to be, and they line up right behind the tackle, the guard, and the tight end, with the quarterback lined up behind the center, hand off to the quarterback, and he has his option how he goes, and it's just a matter of if they don't make the shift to be able to make that fix, that's going to be work for them all night long.
That's it, all night long. Here comes Step in for the point after, and they're going to block it.
15,
and Banda gets in there. Beautiful. It's almost like he jumped off, but there are no flags. That means that kid is just fast. He made it in the backfield. Quick.
6 for the Snowflake Lobos.
So Lobos are going to go up on top here at the end of the first quarter, 6-0. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live at KWK.
Knowledge is power. That's why our goal is to empower you by providing you with all the information you need to choose the right home loan. Hi, this is Lacey Weeks with Empire Mortgage, and we pride ourselves in providing you with the best products, best fees, and a team that treats you like royalty. Empire Mortgage holds the keys to your journey home. Call 844-537-5626. That's 844-537-LOAN. Empire Mortgage, your mortgage consultant for life, where you are treated like royalty.
Equal housing lender, NMLS number 93-243 and NMLS 1286636.
Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live on our website, KWKM.com. That's KWKM.com. Streaming in live HD. You could have just saw Tyler Claridge jump up over the pile into the end zone to give Snowflake the lead here, 6-0 over the Dysart Demons. The young man that come in and blocked the point after was the player that caused all the controversy this week. He didn't cause no controversy there except for Lobos' point after attempt. He caused a lot of controversy on that by blocking it. He was in the backfield quick. So here comes the kickoff. We're going to see if Dysart can get something going here. This will be their second offensive possession. Ooh, took a bad bounce. He's going to pick it up. He's going to try to make some yardage out of it. And Snowflake's all over that. They're going to bring him down about the 18-yard line, looks like. It's going to be a run back.
32 is the ball carrier.
Yeah, Metcalf decided to wait on the ball for it to stop. He picks it up at his own 8-yard line and quickly shoots forward and gets up to about his own 18-yard line. So a 10-yard return on that. But he definitely showed his speed as he shot through there real quick once he picked it up.
That kickoff took a snowflake bounce, if ever it could get a snowflake bounce. Bounced right between the two would-be return men. So it was kind of a hard one to field there. Here comes Taylor. Shotgun position. Lone back, gonna hand it off to him right up the middle. Still on his feet.
Taylor hands off.
That's Banda.
Pedro Banda.
Finally brought down by...
He is brought down by Keegan Bjorn.
Keegan Bjorn finally brings him down. That was a good run by Banda.
At their own.
Yeah, 15-yard pickup. He got the handoff. Was going to go up the B gap on the left side of the center and quickly jumped to the right side as he saw there was nothing there and quickly got into the backfield. Nice little 15-yard pickup.
Banda's got some good speed, so here comes Taylor to the line. Single back, two receivers split out here to the near side. Shotgun position. There's the snap, a little bit of high snap. He
Taylor,
gets it.
Gonna
hand it off, and Snowflake says, no more of that. No more of that.
Yeah, he got the ball, and boy, he made a juke, and I think he broke the ankles of that Snowflake defender as he had to, fall over trying to come back to him. And luckily, there was the backup for Snowflake there to take him down. Half-yard loss on the play.
So here comes Taylor, going to bring his team to the line here. Shotgun position, three receivers split out here to the near side. Single back. Gonna see if they're gonna air it out right here. There's the snap. No, gonna fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper, and he's gonna be brought down.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play. Not sure what we're gonna call. Says the back judge that threw it.
Let's see here. Officials are out there talking about it. He lost yardage on the play. We're going to see what they're going to sort out here. It looks like they're going to make a call, maybe. And they are.
Offset penalty.
Offsetting penalties. A hold and a personal foul.
Personal foul on Snowflake. So it's going to be offsetting. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I think they need to fix those sticks, though, because they took that half-yard loss on that play there and moved the sticks to make it that second down. They actually need to move it up because there was only about a half-yard loss before, so not sure where that other half-yard come from. It should be back up there. So
nevertheless, here comes Banda, going to bring his offense to the line. Three receivers split out to the near side once again. Single back, shotgun position. There's the snap, going to fake the handoff, looking to pass the ball. Dan, he's got an arm on him.
Number 32.
Wow, that was a rocket for just standing flat-footed. That was if he get a receiver underneath that ball, wow, what an arm.
There is a flag on the far sideline there.
Tyree Taylor.
I think they're going to get pass interference on there because the ball was quickly in the air, and while you're sitting there trying to make that block, if the ball's in the air, you're going to get called for
on the Lobos.
Pass interference. But
it's going to be the same thing, holding on the Lobos. I don't know how the announcer knows that before the officials call it, but Tyree Taylor has an arm. Wow.
Yeah, he took that snap and faked the handoff standing flat-footed and threw that, and that ball went 35 yards with him standing flat-footed.
Wow, that impressed me. He took a quick snap, faked the handoff. It was a lackluster fake handoff, standing flat-footed, and nothing but arm just slung that ball about 35 yards.
Yeah, so instead of them calling it pass interference, apparently it's just a grab of the jersey because, Snowflake knew he was beat, so hold.
That's it, just a holding call. So here comes Taylor, bring his offense to the line. Going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, up the middle, cuts to the far side. Wow, there he goes. There he goes, Tyree Taylor, 10-5, touchdown.
Man, that's a lot of shake and bake right there, I tell you.
Wow. That kid has just really impressed me the last two plays, standing flat-footed to make a pass like that, and then just the way he ran the ball. Wow, Dysart's on the board. Tie ball game, 6-6. 10:30 remaining here. The second quarter, Dysart's going to make a game of it.
Yeah, Taylor faked the handoff to Banda coming up and quickly jumps to the outside. And, Boy, you talk about shake and bake. It was a shake right, bake left, shake right, bake left. And he just kept moving his way to the far sideline and got his blockers, and away he went.
That was impressive. There's a kick after, and the Dysart Demons have taken the lead here with 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Dysart Demons 7, Snowflake Lobos 6. That was that was two big plays right there that would kind of open your eyes to the Dysart Demons.
Yeah, you got to watch out. I mean, you got to fear that pass with Taylor being able to throw that ball 35 yards standing flat-footed, and then his shake and bake routine to sit there for that 57-yard touchdown run. Wow, that's amazing.
That has to be an eye-opener for the Lobos defense, for their coaching staff, in two plays to see what could have been on one play, and then seeing what can be on the second play has to be kind of a wake-up call for the Lobos.
Yeah, it's like I say, this is going to be a good game, and it all depends on which Dysart Demons team shows up. And I think right now they're showing that they're the team that they expect to score a lot of points.
Gene and myself went through the website there, 365.com, where you get all the high school stats and stuff. And as we was trying to decide which game to do, Dysart has a lot of kids in the records, the top 10 in our division. Brimhall's going to do a reverse. Ooh, he's brought down hard. Brought down hard over there.
Yeah.
Brimhall got the ball and done the reverse.
Isaiah Hall on that tackle.
Who was that, number 9, the ball carrier?
No, I thought it was number 22, Claridge, but number 22, Claridge looked like, maybe it was 32, but it was, got the ball and came around, reverse handoff to Brimhall going around, and it didn't fool anybody.
Hard.
Oh, yeah, took his knees out hard.
Oh, it's still leaking. Dan the man looks like a football player. Stumbling, bumbling. Here comes Claridge, going to try to regroup after that score by the Demons. Going to hand it off to the far side.
Hand off to Luke Cron up the middle.
Luke Cron. That was the one who got the kickoff return.
Oh, there you go. Well, he's running good for being hit so hard. Man, he got rocked. That hit right there at the end rocked him. So Cron's going to pick up about 8. Going up the middle and cutting it to the far side. 10 minutes remaining here before half. Lobos are trying to regroup after getting the wind knocked out of them there. 2 plays, and they're regrouping now. Here comes Claridge to the line. Going to hand it off to the far side. Luke Cron.
Looks like he fumbled the ball.
Oh, ball come out. We can't see. There's a group. And it's looking like Dysart Demons got the ball.
Dysart will take over.
Dysart's going to take over at the, what does that look like, the 37-yard line?
Yeah, 37, a Snowflake. So Cron come around, got hit hard again, fumbled the ball, put it on the ground, picked up by Dysart.
Cron had some positive yardage and trying to keep the play going and push for the extra yardage. The Demons rock his world, knock the ball out, and it's Demons ball, 1st and 10 on the Lobos 37-yard line. So here comes Taylor, bringing his team to the line. Single back, 3 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Going to hand it off, and Lobo defense is all over Banta there. Pedro Banta was your ball carrier. Lobo's defense adjusted quick to that play.
Yeah, Banta might be fast, but he looks like he's all of 135 pounds soaking wet, so...
Yeah, he's not a big kid. He's not going to be your biggest kid on the field. We have Marcus Banda, and then we have Pedro Banda. Looks like Marcus is the backup quarterback, too. So the Banda boys are sparking some fire in this Demon offense. Here comes Taylor. 2 to the far side, to the near side. Single back, shotgun position. Here comes a snap. They're doing that little option keeper that we saw here a while back.
Yeah, the veer option basically is what they call it. It's more of a read option, so you have your choice of hand the ball off and give it to him or take it. As one of them, you got two players, both of them holding the balls. They're coming around the corner. Last minute, Taylor pulls it out and takes off for 3 yards.
We saw that work against some team this year. I don't remember which team it was that would. Both players would hold on to it way too long. They both got tackled several occasions. So it's going to bring 3rd and about 8 for the Demons. Taylor's bringing his offense to the line, single back shotgun position, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. There's a snap, looking to pass the ball. There's a flag. That's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, that's going to be against Claridge. Claridge was all over the slot receiver for Dysart. So who was that? Number 32, Metcalf. So Metcalf came in a slot position. He was basically doing a short post pattern, and as he was coming across, Claridge just made a little contact as the ball was in the air, pass interference.
I think at that situation, the play that they were running there, the route they were running, I think Claridge might have been better off just to do what he did there. I think if he would have gotten free, I believe they'd be in the end zone. It's going to be a big yardage for the Demons.
The Lobo 20.
1st and 10 from the 20 now for the Dysart Demons. Driving again, 8:01 remaining here before half. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, single back shotgun position. Going to do that little keeper deal, and still on his feet. Pedro Banda, I thought they tackled him way back there. Stays on his feet. He's still not going to get any yardage out of it. Still going to lose yardage, but not as much.
Yeah, he's going to lose 5 on that play, but he was able to get out of the grasp of the tackler and able to pick up, 2 yards instead of making it a 7-yard loss, only a 5-yard loss.
Only a 5-yard loss. So here comes Taylor, bringing his offense to the line, shotgun position, single back, tight formation here. See what they're going to run in this formation. Snowflake has the box loaded, looking to pass the ball, drops back. Almost picked off by Tyler Claridge. They bring 2 receivers to the same spot. They had 3 Lobos covering two Demons, and Claridge almost made up for that mistake a while ago.
They'll bring up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, Claridge playing free safety on that, stands back and watches the quarterback's eyes and knows exactly where Taylor's going. He heads out with the 2 receivers, and when the ball's overthrown, he's the man that's the deepest and just a little bit behind, and he's able to make a play on the ball, and unfortunately lets the ball go right between his arms.
Had the chance to make up for that pass interference. Here comes Taylor, bringing his offense to the line, shotgun position. I formation, I think was what I'm seeing from here. Going to fake the handoff, going the other way, hand it off to the near side. Going to pick up maybe a couple, going to bring up 4th and long.
Yeah, basically Taylor lines up, and he's got Marcus Banda on the left, Pedro Banda on the right. He fakes to Pedro, hands off to Marcus, or vice versa, and as they crisscross and pick up a 3 on the play.
That's the Banda duo. Here comes Taylor coming to the line. Snowflake fans are getting into it. Shotgun position. 3 to the near side, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lone back looking to pass the ball. Has his man.
Crossing route.
Oh, man. Wow. Beautiful throw and catch.
Christopher Metcalf.
Trent Hatch. I don't know what that was with the push after the guy just caught the ball. You can't just expect to push him down.
Yeah, it was... I guess he figured that Metcalf was losing his balance. He figured a push would help him. Unfortunately, he pushed him the wrong way to help him get his balance back.
Pushed him for positive yards. Here comes Taylor. 2 to the near side, to the far side. Single back, shotgun position. There's a snap. He turns.
Wow.
Was that,
there is a flag on the play.
I got to ask a question. Was that a design play?
No. Taylor takes the snap and he turns to the right. And Panda had gone to the left and was all behind. All of a sudden, he's like,
You know what? If you design that play, though, that's a good-looking play. I don't know if it'd work again like that, but, hey, we've seen crazier stuff. He turned to hand it off, and there was no one there. The would-be running back goes to the left, and so Taylor just kind of looks up at the crowd and takes off running, but they're going to bring it back.
Bring up a 1st and goal.
I don't know what the call was on that one.
There was a hold on the interior of the line, and unfortunately there was no need for the hold, but that's going to prevent him from scoring that touchdown.
So here we got 1st and 14. There goes Taylor. He's going to keep it, go to the far side. He's going to pick up. He's going to get back about, looks like about 3 yards, 4 yards.
Gets 5.
Yeah.
We're brought down by a few Lobos.
He picks up 4 on the play.
I'm going to say 4-2. That's going to bring up 2nd and going to be about 11. It's 2nd and goal, but the ball's down spot on the 11-yard line. Just under 6 minutes and counting remaining here in the first half. Taylor shotgun position, single back, 2 receivers split out to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lobos got the box loaded pretty much. There's the snap. Looking to pass the ball. Wide open.
Complete to number 2, Marcus Banda for
Jade
touchdown.
Bjorn was one of your, I don't know, would-be defenders over there. He makes a half-hearted attempt to knock the pass down, but that's touchdown, Demons.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call it a half-hearted attempt. It was a situation where instead of him going along with the receiver and following him into the end zone and stuff, he thought he'd be able to climb the ladder and get up and intercept it. Instead, it goes over his hand and touchdown.
Here comes a point after.
Partially blocked.
It's going to be
and
partially
no good.
blocked.
Bring up.
Looks like,
score with 5:24 left in the
who is that
second.
made it in there?
Dysart 13, Snowflake
Dallin
6.
Flake's going to make it in there to block the point after, but not before Dysart is on the board, 13-6.
John, that's the way to just pull a guy's name out of a hat.
32.
There, but
That's his name.
yeah, actually, number 7 for Dysart actually bobbled the ball, didn't get a good set on it, and so the kicker, as he came up, he had to stop. No, it was blocked, but as he came up to kick, he had to stop to make sure that the holder could reset the ball for him. So all he got was
number 32, blocked it with his body.
it definitely. Of the setting that ball down.
Here comes Dysart's kind of strange kickoff formation. There's the kick.
Fielded by Stephen Brimhall.
Stephen Brimhall's going to take it at about the 5-yard line, still on his feet.
Tackled by number 30.
Brought down from behind at about the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Good. That's a good return by Brimhall.
Nope.
Yeah, that's 27-yard return by Brimhall on that one. He takes the ball and quickly just follows his blocker straight up the middle.
He was brought down by the tackler from behind. Just a little bit over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Snowflake trailing 13-6. Here comes Claridge bringing his offense to the line. Lone back, Big Solomon, 2 receivers to the near side. One way out there, far, looking to dump it off quick.
Quick pass
Just out of the reach of Alex Patterson. Incomplete pass, 2nd down.
Yeah, Snowflake fooled the Dysart Demons on that big time as they all came crashing down, and all of a sudden, Claridge comes out and throws the ball out there to Patterson, and had that ball been on target, he probably could have been running for a while.
He would have gotten some yardage without a doubt. So here comes Claridge. Snowflake trying to rebound. I think they're a little bit caught off guard here by what they see. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Lone back is Solomon. There's a snap. Looking to pass the ball.
Out to Patterson.
Over his head. That's just a bad pass by Claridge.
Yeah, Claridge had a little bit of pressure in his face and two of his own linemen right in front of him. The problem is Claridge is kind of short and his linemen are kind of tall, so he's trying to throw up over them to get it out there to Patterson, and unfortunately it's just a little bit over his head again.
Got him twisted around there. Normally, Claridge and Patterson are a pretty good combination to see 2 plays in a row there. Here comes Claridge once again. Man in motion. Patterson going to fake the handoff. Pass the ball. Has a man deep.
That's
JT Tate still on his feet. JT Tate still on his feet. He's finally going to be brought down at about the 8-yard line by Pedro Banda.
flat.
Oh, we got Laundry.
Roughing the passer on
Dysart. So we're going to keep that play. Beautiful run by J.T. Tate. The would-be tackler was trying to strip the ball for the last. As soon as he caught the ball, instead of taking him down right there, he's trying to strip the ball from him. Roughing the passer call is going to get thrown in the ditch because the Lobos are going to keep that play.
Yeah, had Pedro Nanda just gone through and made the tackle right then, Snowflake would be back around the 35. Unfortunately, he decided he was going to keep trying to go for the strip and got nowhere. And now here's Snowflake down at Dysart's 5-yard line going for a touchdown.
Banda almost let him get in the end zone trying to strip the ball.
This is the goal from the end of the carry, bringing up first and goal.
First and goal from the 5. So here comes Claridge, got a man in motion. Patterson gonna hand it off to Solomon. Tyler Claridge kept it. I got confused there.
Stacked up by
they lost
number of
big
demons
time.
on that Marcus Banda.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna mark him down at about the 2. So that's pick up a 3 by Claridge on that quarterback keeper.
You know what's crazy? There was 3 options there I could have watched. One eye went with one person, the other eye went with the other person, and both my eyes were wrong.
He was cross-eyed.
It was kind of like that ball under the nut trick there. Yeah, 3-legged Bonnie, whatever they call it. So here comes Claridge, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Lone back is Solomon, going to hand it off to him. Right up the middle. Touchdown. Lobos.
By the offensive line.
That was great blocking by the offensive line. The men in the trenches earned all the credit there. Touchdown, going to bring the score 13-12.
Well, like you said there, John, in the beginning we talked about Snowflake. When somebody either scores against them or takes the lead on them, they quickly turn around, the fuse is lit, and away they go. And sure enough, Snowflake comes down after that touchdown by Dysart and quickly moves downfield, scores touchdown, tie the game up.
Heck, a little bit confused for a minute, a little bit gun-shy or something, but then they get their feet back under them. They're going for 2. Patterson. He just kept riding the edge there of the pile. Comes around to the near side and going to give Lobos the lead, 14-13. We're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Streaming live at...
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game
Kicking
of the
off
Week,
the Lobos.
presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live at kwkm.com. Here comes the kickoff. The Lobos just took the lead, 13-12.
Middle.
Ooh, Hall
Nice
gets.
hit by the kicker, Luke Cron.
Isaiah Hall brings
At the
the
32-yard
ball right back up the middle, and Luke Cron made a beautiful. You can tell by the crowd's reaction, that was a pretty good tackle.
Yeah, I don't know actually who got the worst of it because we saw them collide. And number 3,
It could have
number
went both
3,
ways.
Hall kind of just stood up, before he went down. So, I'm not sure who got the worst of that hit. But that was a great hit.
You're absolutely right there. 4 minutes remaining here before half. Stay tuned for the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show.
Taylor
That means don't touch that
quarterback
dial.
in the shotgun.
Here comes a snap to Taylor. Can fake the
Taylor,
handoff. There's the pass, that quick
82.
slant. Ooh.
Leon
Ooh.
Chavez.
He was the butter in the
Brought
toast
down
right
by
there.
Number
Yeah,
34, Peterson.
Solomon's got to be careful on that hit when he comes up high like that because that shoulder comes up really close to the head. And
Especially when he's going down like that. You don't know where that's going to end up hitting at.
Yeah, and that could be a quick ejection call there. You got to be very careful on those. But that was a beautiful hit
For the Demons.
by Solomon to stop him there. But
First down.
yeah, number 82's down. They're going to stop this for now.
Looks like we've
And
got
he's the one on the
He
play.
got He got hit low on the backside, hit high on the front side, and he got pretzeled in there. So they got the medical staff coming out on the field to look at him. That is number
82.
82. You have his name there?
I don't have his name. I don't have a number with him. I missed
here. Leon Chavez. Leon Chavez. We hate to see that when a kid goes down. That was a bad hit. It's one of them deals where you stand them up and put them down all in one motion. That could be it. You know, you could get hurt real bad getting hit like that.
Yeah, and it was one of those that, while it was legal and stuff, I mean, Solomon, he's going down. Solomon leads with his shoulder, luckily, not his helmet and stuff, but I mean, hit him pretty much, I'd say, just below the Adam's apple. I mean, that's pretty close call
pretty
to
close. That's
hitting
real
up
close.
in the head.
So there he goes, everybody. Even Snowflake fans giving him a round of applause. They're going to assist him off the field. He's up and walking, which is a good sign. So just under 4 minutes remaining here before half. And we want to remind you, stay tuned to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show. Black Diamond Auto Glass, boom, 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 boom. Gene gets mad when I do that, and I think I sing it rather well. Boom, 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 yeah. So here comes the Dysart Demons trying to get back in the end zone before halftime. Taylor bringing his team to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side.
Taylor,
looking to pass the ball again. That same slant.
Christopher Metcalf.
That's working good for him. That's going to get it right to the chains. Looks like it's going to be first down to me.
JT Tate in on that
See what they're going to say.
Bring out a
first down.
So
they keep running that slant route, and Snowflake's going to have to do something to stop that.
Well, they line up just right, and they only line up one receiver to the near side and run that quick post. So
Taylor's going to bring his team to the line, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side, single back, shotgun position, going to hand it off to that lone back, and that's nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide there. Lobo defense all over that.
Yeah, quick handoff there to Banda.
Second and 11.
Unfortunately, the Snowflake line was in the backfield. Fortunately for Snowflake, they got in the backfield and took him down right away.
Going to bring up second 11, just under 3 minutes remaining here before half. Snowflake on top, 14-13. We're dodging footballs that the cheerleaders are throwing. I know one of them's got a real good arm from the last time we were here, so you got to watch out for her. Here comes a snap to Taylor, taking a handoff, looking to pass the ball, going deep. Deep slant. He's got the ball.
Number 32.
Yep. JT Tate just got burned on that play. That's a good route run, but that's not undefendable, That was just a good pass, good catch. That's just a good play for the Demons.
Yeah, they basically split Metcalf out. He's your far right receiver. Basically runs a 15 post, and he gets the step. The minute he breaks to go into the inside, he catches inside JT Tate, and he's wide open. And the way they're spreading it out, their Snowflake's playing without a free safety on that. Nobody's back there to help cover.
Yeah, that's not a spectacular route or anything. JT Tate has to cover that man. Here comes a snap to Taylor.
Taylor hand off number 15.
Like he's going to pass it and then hand it off to Pedro Banda. He almost got wrapped up around the head there at first. Gets past that would-be tackler.
Tackle.
I don't know if he's get plus yards there or not.
No gain on the play.
Bring up first and goal from the 5. Second and goal from the 5.
Second and goal from the 5-yard line, the announcer says. So I'm going to trust him. He seems like an honest announcer. Pretty honest. Taylor's going to bring his offense to the line. Got a receiver split. That same guy split way out here to the near side. 2 to the far side. Single back shotgun position. Slant route pass maybe right here. Nope, going to hand it off up the middle to Banda.
Stopped at the line.
He's going to pick up maybe a yard before he gets stopped there. Going to bring up third and goal.
Yeah, they try to make it look like they're going to go outside to Metcalf on that pass. And quickly instead, on the snap of the ball, hand off to Banda. Banda's going to jump up into the middle. He gains 1 before he's pushed backwards, and looks like he's a little hurt as he's sitting on the sideline over there now.
105 and counting. And the Demons are going to take a timeout. So we're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout. Let's do the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live on our website at kwkm.com.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live on our website at kwkm.com. That's kwkm.com, live HD streaming. You get all the effects of being at the ball game without the frostbite. You gotta love that. So with 1:04 remaining, Snowflake's holding on to a 1-point lead here, 14-13. Dysart Demons have the ball, third down on the 4-yard line, looking to score right before half. It's going to be picked off. Taylor gets picked off. Zach Solomon still on his feet. Going to bring it out to about the 42-yard line. I don't know how they marked it at the 40, but... Oh, wow. The Demons are knocking on heaven's door down there on the 4-yard line. Throw a quick pass route, and Solomon intercepts it and brings it back to the 40-yard line. What a play for the Lobos.
Yeah, Solomon at the right place at the right time. He didn't even have to move. The ball was just poorly thrown and easy pickoff for Solomon.
I thought for sure they was going to try to run that slant route, but I was way, way wrong.
Claridge back to pass.
Claridge has a man. JT Tate. What a turn of events. Shut the front door. Sweet mother bear. It goes from the Dysart Demons at the 4-yard line, fixing a score before half. Solomon intercepts it, gets it to the 40. 1st and 10 from the 40. Claridge airs it out to JT Tate, touchdown Lobos. What a turn of events, eh?
Yeah, that was, a beautiful little pass play. He's kind of missed him a few times there. Here we go, a 60-yard touchdown pass. Between the last two pass plays between those two, that's 116 yards.
Wow, what a turn of events. You don't see a turn of events like that very often. Goes from the 4-yard line, one team going to score down here, to the touchdown. It's the extra points up and good. I'm a little bit dumbfounded if you can't tell by the tone of my voice. I'm a little bit caught off guard here. They went from Dysart going to score on the 4-yard line to an interception to a touchdown. Lobos on top, 21-13. What do you have to say? Are you as dumbfounded as I am?
No.
I am. I
told you at the beginning of the game, man, the minute somebody either scores against Snowflake or goes up on top, Snowflake, all of a sudden, their fuse is lit and away they go. And what happened? They took the lead 13-6, and what happens? Quickly they score. They get 2-point conversion, goes 14-7 or 14-13, and then quickly march down the field again, and there they are taking a big lead.
You're right there. It seems like, on both sides of the ball, whichever team gets a spark lit under them, that just ignites something underneath the other team. So here comes a kickoff. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get a run back here, the way things are going. Oh, what is this? This is something tricky. Little pooch kick. Oh, it was fielded. And they're going to get the ball. He tried to pick the ball up instead of falling on it. And Snowflake's got the ball. What a turn of events here. Flag gets thrown. I don't know what that flag would be for. Wow, that boy tried to pick the ball up instead of just falling on it.
Well, the problem was he was so lackadaisical about it. He had the ball, he fumbled it, he dropped it to the ground, and instead of quickly trying to pick it up, he just kind of nonchalantly bends over and tries to look like he's just picking up something that's, not worth anything, and lo and behold, bam.
Well, I didn't see what the call was.
Looks like they're calling offsides, I think.
Nicholas Dutcher was your would-be return man there.
Yeah, if they're calling offsides, they're going to re-kick.
$50 seconds left before half, I guess.
It'll be a personal foul on Snowflake.
Cholo 14.
Back us up 15 yards.
Combs
Great
15.
fumble recovery.
I think's what that said.
Oh, no, they're just doing a personal foul. It's still Snowflake ball.
Still Snowflake ball, but I don't know what the personal foul was there.
A late hit, probably after they came through. Somebody tried to clear the pile.
That could be it. I'm trying to understand this text that we got. I believe Sholo's losing by 1 right before half in Sholo. So here comes Snowflake. I think they're just going to take a knee. No? There we go. Claire's dropping back to pass. Has a man. If he, there we go. Roughing the passer. Big time roughing the passer.
Oh, yeah. That was number 80's got to hold up on that. That ball is out. And for him to continue on through and make the hit, just not worth it. But
yeah, that was way late. 34 seconds remaining. He did get the pass off. We have to see where they run him out of bounds over there. Then they'll tack on the personal foul. So Snowflake's going to be well within scoring range now. 34 seconds remaining here before half. And that ball is going to get moved down to, it's going to be the 15-yard line.
20.
Okay, that'll bring it first.
Just inside the 20.
Just inside the 20. So Sholo is down by 1, just going into half here, 15-14. Snowflake's on top of Dysart, 21-13. Looking to score again before half. Going to air it out.
Over the middle.
Ooh, how was a mugging that went on down there in the end zone? I guess since it was uncatchable. I don't know that.
I don't know about uncatchable, and I don't know about a mugging. I mean, I'm sure there was. It looked like there's contact from us, but it's hard for us to see when we got to look through the back of number 8 Taylor.
I was watching
what's happening.
I was watching Dan the Man Grubner in HD. So here comes Claire. He's going to roll out to the near side. Looking to pass the ball. Has a man, Patterson. Patterson's getting brought out of bounds there. That's going to be a personal foul, too, I believe, right there. They're getting a little bit rough out there. They're playing for real, I believe. We're going to see what
I don't know. That flag
is.
looks like it's thrown at the 15, but the tackle was down at about the 9, so.
We're going to see what they say.
Holding. Going to do holding.
Holding on Snowflake, 17 seconds remaining.
Holding on the Lobos.
17 seconds remaining. That's going to back them up. There's no way they'll decline it, so that's going to back them up. Snowflake's trying to get some more points on the board here going into half. We want to remind you, don't touch that dial. Stay tuned to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show. Yeah. We're going to talk about what's going on in Sholo and what in the world has gone on here. I'm a little bit confused as of right now. Clock's running. Claridge bringing his offense to the line. Got a man in motion. 10 seconds and counting. Looking to pass it. Going to dump it off to Solomon. Has a blocker out front. Solomon dives. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Solomon jumped from about the 4-yard line. I thought he was going to come up short. I thought he was going to land before he made it in there. Touchdown, Snowflake, 2 seconds remaining before half.
Well, if he would have landed at the 1-yard line, he wouldn't have gone very far when he leaped up there. But he got some pretty good air, and over the top he went.
He did, but I thought he jumped way too soon. I thought he was going to come up about a half a yard short.
You know, we saw this against Blue Ridge. You know, Blue Ridge came out and scored, and had a 7-6 lead over Snowflake, and next thing you know, Snowflake's going through, and it's these screen passes that beat Blue Ridge. So these are definitely ones that need to be watched for and stuff. And if you can catch these screen passes, they might have a chance. But it sure is. Here we go again. Snowflake taking over after they've fallen behind.
I commend the coaching staff of the Lobos to come back out. Everybody's looking for that pass deep in the end zone with no time on the clock. You know, they're running out of time to dump off that screenplay to Big Zach Solomon. I commend the coaching staff for that call. And I commend Big Zach Solomon on that jump. He jumps good for a big guy. He jumps real good. I bet he jumped from about the 3.5-yard line. I thought for sure he's going to come up short. He looked
from the 2.
No, he doesn't either. Right here, he's at the 4. He looked like a big old airplane that run out of gas.
Metcalf, number 3, Isaiah Hall.
Here comes the kickoff. 2 seconds remaining. Snowflake on top, 27-13. Here's the kick. And that's how you're supposed to handle that little squib kick right there. Number 2's going to get it and drop down. That's Marcus Banda. That's how you're supposed to handle that little pooch kick. So we're going in at halftime, and score is 27-13. Snowflake on top. We're going to go back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest.
Knowledge is power. That's why our goal is to empower you by providing you with all the information you need to choose the right home loan. Hi, this is Lacey Weeks with Empire Mortgage, and we pride ourselves in providing you with the best products, best fees, and a team that treats you like royalty. Empire Mortgage holds the keys to your journey home. Call 844-537-5626. That's 844-537-LOAN. Empire Mortgage, your mortgage consultant for life, where you are treated like royalty.
Equal housing lender, NMLS number 93-243 and NMLS 128-66336.
Welcome to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I was trying to give Morris Auto Glass staff out there who's down there watching the Snowflake Lobos ball game. We have the Snowflake pom-pom girls, cheerleaders out on the field. And we had a quick turn of events right before going into half. And the Lobos jumped out and just tried to let the Demons know who's in charge, and they've done a good job at doing that. They jumped out here. They were down. Well, actually, they were up by 1, right? By 1 point, holding a 1-point lead. And the Dysart Demons were at the 4-yard line, fixing to put it in the end zone. And big Zach Solomon gets a beautiful interception, runs it back to the 40-yard line, to their 40, and one pass play from Claridge to J.T. Tate right up the middle, touchdown. Snowflake goes on top, and then on the kickoff, they do a little pooch kick. The would-be return man, very lackadaisical, bobbles the ball, and just takes his time to pick it up and gets hit, and the ball goes back to the Lobos. It's just been a quick turn of events in this ball game. The Lobo coaching staff calling that little screen play to Solomon there at the end to get in the end zone right before half. Hey, I tip my hat to Coach K. Solomon and the rest of his coaching staff for calling that play, because it worked perfect.
You know, it was,
Exactly.
I always sit there. I sit and I listen to all the announcers on the radios, and they talk and call these football games, and they always keep saying the same thing, and I'm like, well, no duh. And here I am at the same thing, getting ready to say the same thing over and over again. Kind of like I feel like, what was that, John Madden in The Replacements, Pat Summerall, I know, John, I know. But, yeah, Snowflake, we've seen this all year long with Snowflake. When somebody goes through and they score against them or they take a lead, somehow, some way, the fuse gets lit and Snowflake just takes off like a banshee and puts up a bunch of points, and that's exactly what happened here. They fell behind 13-6 and quickly just went through. And, you got to give kudos to Snowflake being able to pass the ball and get these long plays, but at the same point in time, you can blame it on mental mistakes for the Dysart Demons when instead of going for the tackle, what do? They decide, hey, well, let's try to go for the strip, and all of a sudden, instead of it being a 17-yard pass play, it becomes a 56-yard pass play.
It's just amazing, the turn of events. Watching this game and watching what has transpired is almost, I don't know, as big a shock as what the score is up the road, with Combs on top of Sholo, 15-14 going in a half. I didn't expect that one either.
And no offense, I don't think Payson expected that Combs would go through and beat them either, but, Combs comes through as the number 15 seed, and they got something to prove. It's not like, all they're going to do is end up going home if they don't win, so, of course, they're going to come out and play tough, and Sholo just has to play their game, but here we are as Dysart is facing Snowflake, and Snowflake looked a little flat in the beginning, and now they're starting to take off. So it's just kind of an odd sort. But so for first half stats, of course, again, my stats are not final, and they are not the official stats. But for Dysart, they got 84 yards rushing on 17 carries and 93 yards passing on 8 attempts for a total of 177 yards on 25 plays, averaging just greater than 6 yards a play, which is phenomenal. However, when you go through and you look at Snowflake, Snowflake has 102 yards rushing on 19 carries, 175 yards passing on 13 attempts, for a total yardage of 277 yards on 32, and that's greater than 8 per play. So we're seeing some offenses that can easily and quickly move the ball, and it's just one of those that I think, will Dysart be able to come out now and start to be the team that they were in the beginning of the half, or are they going to be the team that's at the end?
I think what everybody's got to understand is when you go from regular season to the playoffs, it's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new ball game. These kids are coming out here. A lot of them are in their last year of high school, and they take this stuff serious. They put a lot on the line here at this ball. So it's anybody's. I don't care if you're ranked number 1 going up against a number 16 team. The number 16 team has just as good a chance on game day as the number 1 does, because it's a whole new ball game you get in the playoffs.
Yeah, John, this is, as we say, this is a new season. Everybody is now 0-0, and here it is, time for you to start to fight. And, unfortunately, the loser goes home, the winner gets to move on. But, so definitely the seniors have a little more to lose than anybody else. So, they're going to fight as the way they go. But, you're speaking of updates, and since this isn't Friday, this is actually Saturday. Let's go through some updates we have in the college. So, Arizona State lost to Washington State, 38-24. My good boy Berkovici not playing well again. Utah is currently leading Washington in the second quarter, 21-13. Stanford beat Colorado 42-10. UCLA beat Oregon State 41-0. And here we go. I just got an update here from the Blue Ridge game. Blue Ridge is behind 10-6 at River Valley. So
10-6 at River Valley. That's what I'm saying.
Blue Ridge is
holding their own,
putting a nice little fight over there in River Valley. As River Valley, I believe, is ranked 5th.
Yeah, River
Valley. So they are they're putting up a nice little battle there in River Valley, and hopefully can come home with a win. And the way I look at it, I'd like to see Sholo come out and win so that the high schools here on the mountain come out great.
That's what we're shooting for, mountain wins. The Cougars game up there started out with 3 plays, 3 passes. Last one went to Quentin Clark for a score. Then Combs drove 60 yards, took 8 minutes, brought the score 7-7. And see here, I didn't find out how Combs scored or Sholo scored their next points. It just says right before halftime, Combs on top, 15-14. That is exciting news to hear the Blue Ridge score, though. Blue Ridge traveling a long ways away, about a close to 6-hour drive over there, and Blue Ridge holding their own. I commend the coaching staff, Bill and Bob and Coach Girardi and Coach Williams. They're doing a great job with not that many players. I'll just say that. They have a shortened team. Less numbers than normal, I'll say. But
yeah, they are a young
great
team,
job. And they are a young team. They just don't have the numbers that you normally see at Blue Ridge. Normally they're having to turn them away, and we haven't seen that in the last few years. So I commend the coaching staff at Blue Ridge. It sounds like they're putting up a heck of a ball game up there in River Valley. So how about we go back and let's take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime show. Stop by and see Josh Craner and his staff. Hey, if you have a cracked windshield, don't wait until it ends up a great big spider all the way across there. Stop in and see Josh Craner and his staff and see if they can fix you up there. Black Diamond Auto Glass, two convenient locations. They're beautiful new in here in Taylor, and their old nice one in Sholo. Stop by and see them. Black Diamond Auto Glass. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I love saying that. We'll be back right after this.
All right, you're clear.
Thank you, Lucy. You sound horrible.
I know.
Okay, we can't talk.
One minute. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. You're listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report here at Lobos Stadium, where the Snowflake Lobos are hosting the Dysart Demons. I'm kind of hearing some mixed information, so we'd reported that Sholo was losing 15-14 at half, but I'm hearing quite possibly it's actually the other way around, where Sholo was leading 15-14. As soon as we get some more better information, we'll make sure we pass that along to you. I wanted to give that information to you. And again, recap, Blue Ridge is behind at halftime 10-6 to River Valley. And here at our game, 2:53 remaining at halftime, Snowflake is up 27-13 over the Dysart. So as we talked about in the beginning of the game here, we talked that Snowflake has that fuse that they're able to come through, and they put up points scoring at a whim. when they start to fall behind, and that's exactly what happened here as they were behind 13-6 and quickly turned around and scored 21 unanswered points and now lead 27-13 here at half. Coach is definitely doing great here in Snowflake as he's going through and making sure his guys made the right adjustments. Things seem to start turning around for Snowflake. Coming out here in the second half, it's just a matter of play their game. Don't fall into Dysart. It's their game to lose. They just keep playing the way they need to play, and they will come out on top. On the flip side for Dysart, it's one of those that they need to go back and say, hey guys, we started this in the first quarter. We were able to move the ball. We took a lead, and we held them, and we stopped them. It's been our own mental mistakes that have done that. Quit trying to go for the strip on the plays and just tackle the guy, because we saw two plays, one for 56 yards and one for 60 yards, where both of those were ones that were short passes for only 15 yards, and the defender was right on him. Instead of tackling him right there, he tried to go for the strip and ended up getting another 30, 40 yards after the catch. So it's been the mental mistakes that's kind of kept Dysart out of it. So I believe that if Dysart comes out and starts playing the game, cuts out some of those mental mistakes and goes for the tackles instead of the strips, they'll do a little bit better. Good news, it looks like, number 82 for Dysart, after taking that tremendous hit from Solomon. Looks like he's come out here. He's still in his pads, which means he's cleared to play. Looks like he's going to be okay and be able to come out so that Dysart won't be at less than full strength. So this looks to be a second half that we're going to have another great half and some great plays and stuff. So let's take it back to the studio for a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass Halftime Report on Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. You're listening to the Black Diamond Auto Glass Halftime Show. We are here at Lobos Stadium as Snowflake Lobos are taking the Dysart Demons in the first round of playoffs. It's been definitely a great first half as we've seen two teams come out and start to move the ball, and quickly the defenses took over and were able to start making sure the offenses were going nowhere. And then Snowflake quickly comes downfield, marches down, takes a score, gets a 6-0 lead as they go for the extra point, and it's blocked. Becomes 6-0. Kickoff comes through. Dysart gets the ball, quickly marches down the field, scores, and becomes 7-6. On the ensuing kickoff, they come around and they bring it out to about the 30-yard line, and 2 plays later, as they hand the ball off, go for a run, the ball's fumbled, Dysart recovers, quickly moves in, scores a touchdown, extra point is missed, and it becomes 13-6 as Dysart's over Snowflake. The game quickly turns around at that point in time as Snowflake comes down and gets a beautiful touchdown, and then go for 2 points and may take a 14-13 lead. And then quickly again, as the ball is kicked, lackadaisical play on behalf of Dysart. Snowflake recovers the ball, goes in, marches, scores a touchdown. Extra points missed, and then quickly get the ball back again, and here they are now, 27-13, as Snowflake's getting ready to kick off here in the second half. So as the referees are getting ready, the tee's coming out here to Luke Crone as he's getting ready to set up. Referee's still in the middle, waiting for authorization to do the kickoff. They're getting things all set up. Coaches are getting the last-minute information to their players. Luke Crone goes through, sets the ball at the 40-yard line. He's ready to go.
Here we go. We're fixing to get the second half going here. I about got winded. I got winded running down to get my coat. There's a kickoff. Going to be taken at about the 15-yard line. Metcalf up the middle, still on his feet. Going to finally be brought down at about the 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Demons.
Yeah, Metcalf took that kickoff at about his own 12-yard line, right at the hash mark, the near hash, and quickly shoots across field and gets out. Beautiful return. Looks like they're going to mark the ball at about the 39-yard line. So, 27-yard return on that play.
Beautiful return there. The last update I have is still Combs on top, 15-14 over Sholo.
I've heard some information that I have it the other way, that Sholo's on top 15-14, so.
I just got another text that said, we are indeed losing.
Okay. There you go, folks. That's the update we were waiting to make sure we got right clarification on.
Tyree Taylor back in the shotgun.
So they're going into the third quarter. So here comes Taylor bringing his offense to the line, two to the near side, two to the far side. Hand off up the middle.
Met in the backfield.
Banda. I don't know who got in on the tackle there.
Yeah, 2-yard pickup on the play there. Quick hand off to Banda. He shoots up front. Got hit right at the line of scrimmage, able to spin, pick up 2.
Leon LaGrange then on the stop there for the Lobos. Lobos on top of this ball game, 27-13. Here comes Taylor bringing his offense to the line. Shotgun position. I formation. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to Banda, going around to the far side. Going to pick up looks like about 3.
Looks like Leon LaGrange.
That was a pickup of 4 on the play there as Banda takes the handoff and quickly basically does a sweep around to the far left side, reads his block, cuts inside.
Bring up 3rd and 4 for Dysart.
Beautiful pickup by Banda at the time.
So here comes Taylor. 3rd and about 4 for the Demons. Taylor from the shotgun position. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. I formation. There's a snap. High snap. He finally gets a hold of it. He's going to keep it. Taylor right up the middle. Beautiful run by Taylor. Going to be first down. Demons.
On that tackle.
Yeah, center snapped that ball, and Taylor had to climb the ladder just to touch it. He was able to hit it and wait for it to bounce, come back down to him. By that time, it's too late for him to hand off. He actually grabs it, takes off straight up the middle, pickup of 10 on the play.
Beautiful play, and Taylor's 6 foot tall, so those snaps are pretty high snaps. Taylor brings his team to the line here, 2 to the near side. It's like 1 to the far side. He's going to hand it off to Banda, trying to get around the outside, but he's going to be stopped just short of line of scrimmage. Oh, he's going to make it.
Yeah, he actually, not sure if they're going to mark him out or a half-yard gain, so it's like no pickup on that play.
So Taylor gets the sign from the coaching staff. He comes back in. Just under 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Opening offensive possession here for the Demons. Taylor shotgun position, 3 receivers split out here to the near side, 1 to the far side, single back. There's a snap. Gonna do that little keeper option play there.
The quarterback met by most of the defensive line.
And Lobos defense is all over that. They're gonna lose about close to 3 yards on the play.
2 on the play, bring up a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, that veer read that they run isn't supposed to take that long. It's got to be a quick one, because as 2 guys sit there and run for 3-4 yards together with it, all they got to do is just come together with everybody. You have got to make the call quick, make the defenders commit right away and then go from there.
They can't get nowhere quick when you got two people holding onto the ball running sideways. So here comes Taylor to the line, shotgun position, 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side, single back.
Taylor back to pass.
He was back to pass. The Lobos are all over that. That's going to be a loss of about 5 yards, looks like.
That was a loss of 3 on the play on that one because they lost 2 yards play before.
That's true.
Yeah, basically Taylor tried to go through and, do a fake, try to get the pump on there, make him commit and stuff. And unfortunately, there was no time for him to be able to actually throw the ball as Snowflake was in the backfield.
Here comes the punt team. There's the snap. He's going to get a nice high punt off.
High punt.
Brimhouse calling for the fair catch. Bounces off his chest.
Oh, that is
That's going to be Dysart ball.
Yes. Beautiful high kick. I mean, he kicked the ball from about his own 35. Kicked the ball. The ball definitely went higher than the lights, are, and come down. So it kind of hit him in the chest, bounces on the ground, and the 2 defenders for Dysart there is quickly able to fall on the ball.
So Dysart goes from punting it in their own end of the field to 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. That's a big turn of events there. 8:06 remaining here in the third quarter. Snowflake on top, 27-13. Dysart Demons, 1st and 10. Snowflake's 25. Shotgun position. 2 to the far side, 1 here to the near side. There's a snap.
Taylor
hand it off to Banda up the middle. And Banda got some yardage on that one. That was a good hole that the men up front left for Banda that time.
Looks like Banda might be down here. Here's a nice run. He's able to pick up, short 6.
Gain of 6, going to bring
on the play. So, definitely move the ball on that one.
Those men up front opened the hole for Banda that time. So here comes Taylor bringing his team to the line. 2 receivers to the far side. 2 to the near side. Single back. Shotgun. Here comes the snap. Looking to pass
Taylor,
the ball.
Pass.
Quick pass route over to the far side. Going to be
out.
close to the first down marker. Depends on where they mark it.
Yeah, that's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play. Easily going to give them the first down as they're just inside the 15. And
looks like that's going to be the
here they are threatening to score.
7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. The Demons are driving. They go from punting the ball to getting the turnover. And the punt bounced off Brimhall's chest, and they recovered it. Now they're in scoring position. Here comes Taylor, bringing his team to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Single back, shotgun position. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to Banda.
Right
up the middle.
Gets to the second level before he's brought down.
Another big hole by the big man up front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Banda saw there. I mean, he shot through there like a bullet, and
then he kind of
all of a sudden he stopped and then started again. So, good break for Snowflake on that he actually stopped.
Well, we got a update from the Cowbell Nation in Sholo. They were thrown out for making too much noise. So here comes Taylor to the line. There's the snap, going to hand it off to Banda again. Snowflake saying that's about enough of that.
Met by LaGrange and Fox.
Yeah, no pickup on there.
Loss of about a yard on that.
Loss of yardage. So we'll see if the Cowbell Nation is lying or not. They went with extra noisemakers this evening to the ball game. They very well could be thrown out and charges pending possibly. Heavens, who knows?
Nah, it's a football game. You're supposed to make noise.
We'll wait and see what happens there. So here comes Taylor to the line. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Looks like a slant route time maybe. See what happens. I formation, there's a snap. Going to fake the handoff to one Banda and go the other way with the other one. And he's going to be close.
No signal on the field as of yet.
Close to
I think you're going to say his knee is down before the ball crossed the line there.
Like he's on about the 1 yard line.
Should have put him down probably about the 6-inch line. But yeah, that was
goal, about a yard to go.
About a 7-yard, and those are tough yards. I mean, he shot through there, picked up the first 5 real quick. It was the second 2 that took him a little bit to get to.
That's the bend-to-bend play there. The run one going one direction, one going the other.
Fake to Marcus, hand off to Pedro.
So Taylor's going to bring his team to the line. There's a snap over his head.
Snapped over his head.
He dives on it.
On the ball,
good heads-up play there. That could have gone real bad, real quick.
Yeah, him and that center need to start talking about those snaps of his as he keeps throwing them over his head. And
like I said, he's 6 foot tall, so those snaps are going way high. So here comes Taylor bringing his team to the line. Shotgun formation, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Single back. There's a snap. Looking to pass the ball. Going deep. Oh, good coverage.
Defended by Kurt Wood.
Yeah, I think both of the defender and the receiver had a chance to catch that ball. It was just a matter of who was going to make sure that nobody did catch it.
They lofted it up there. I thought it was going to get picked off at first, and then I thought it was going to be a touchdown there after that. So here comes the Demons. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Demons to get into the end zone. Taylor brings them to the line. 3 receivers split out to the near side, 1 to the far side. Single back, shotgun. There's a snap. Looking to pass the ball. Tries to dump it off. Well, that could have got picked off there real quick, too.
I don't know that I'd call that a dump pass, as that ball was like one out there. Number 82, Chavez, doesn't look like he's a little guy himself, and that was over his head.
So, just a little over.
That's going to bring up 4th and
4 minutes remaining here. 12. It's going to be 4th, and it's showing 13 on the scoreboard. Fans are getting wound up here on the Lobos side of the field. Taylor bringing his team up to the line. 2 receivers out to the far side. 1 split way out here to the near side. Single back. Shotgun. Here comes the snap. There's a snap. Looking to pass the ball. Under pressure. Still under pressure. And they're going to get him. Lobo defense shut the front door on that play. They're going to turn the ball over on downs.
You know, if Taylor just would have looked to his right side, he had Metcalf wide open again on that post. Nobody was around him. He had him. And
Snowflake takes over on
fortunately enough for Snowflake, he didn't look to his right.
Too much pressure. He couldn't ever get his wits about him there. Snowflake put a lot of pressure on him on that play. So they're going to turn it over on downs. A little over 4 minutes remaining. Snowflake's going to take over. What are they on, about the 14-yard line?
Claridge, hand off around the end to Trent Hatch. That's a few blockers.
Beautiful play, had a blocker out in front of him. Rumbling, tumbling, bumbling. Gonna get it down to about the 31-yard line. Gonna mark it about the 30, I guess.
Nice game.
No, about the 31.
Out to about the 31, bring up a 1st and 10.
Yeah, 17-yard pickup by Hatch on that play as he takes the handoff, comes in motion, takes it, goes around the left side.
Beautiful play by Snowflake. Here comes Claridge. Shotgun position, tight, short yardage formation. Hand it off to Patterson. Cuts it from the middle to the far side. Luke Cron was the runner. The man is down.
Looks like we've got an injury.
I think he got rolled up on there, I think.
Yeah, that's Chavez, number 82 for Dysart's down again.
Coaching staff coming out to attend to him. This was a pickup of, I don't know what they end up picking up on that play.
Not sure if he's pointing at his leg or his hip.
We're going to take a medical timeout for half a minute. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Show Low and Snowflake.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
Got him off the field. Claridge is bringing his offense to the line. Second down and about 6. Going to hand it off to Luke Cron. Go to the far side.
Gain of 1 or 2.
Going to pick up about 2 on the play, looks like.
McKinley Holla.
Going to bring up third down and about, 4? 3? 3rd and 3 for the Lobos. 3 minutes and 10 seconds and counting remaining here in the third quarter. We just got an update, and Sholo has gone up on top of Combs, 22-15. So that's a tight ball game there. We're waiting to hear from the Blue Ridge game, get an update from them. Blue Ridge hanging in there over in River Valley, so all the mountain teams are looking pretty good thus far. There's a snap. Clary's going to hand it off. Luke Cron again.
Good little block in there.
Far side, depending on where they spot that.
I think he's going to be spotted just shy of it, right about the 40 and 1 inch, and it's going to be probably about 2 inches shy.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to measure it.
Measure this one.
Break out the tape measure, people. We're going to see just how close it is here. So, have you heard from the Blue Ridge game?
No, it's still halftime scores. All I see is 10-6. So
10-6. Blue Ridge holding their own over there in River Valley after the long drive. That is a long drive over there too.
Are you kidding? They left last night, stayed in Kingman overnight, and then drove the game.
Yeah, they left yesterday.
So they had a party.
Coach London texted. First down, Lobos.
Yeah, they had a party in Kingman before they went out there.
Obviously, it's working. Obviously, it's working for them. They're holding their own. So first down, Lobos with 2 minutes, just a little under 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Lobos still in that tight formation. Shotgun position. There's a snap. They're going to pass the ball. Claire's going to air it out. Double coverage into the hands of Banda.
Tyree Taylor.
Oh, that's Taylor.
11, JT.
That's Tyree Taylor going to make up for the turnover a while ago and get an interception himself.
Yeah, that was a bad pass by Claridge.
Double coverage.
He was double covered, and I mean, there was no room to get that ball in there because they had a guy 6 inches in front of him and 6 inches behind him, so there was no movement, and he threw the ball out there, and Taylor was able to come up with it, come around and return it for another 10 yards, so.
Claridge tried to force the ball in there, and it didn't work out for him. Really, that's about the only mistake Tyler Claridge has made so far in the ball game. He's played a pretty error-free ball game up to this point. Done a great job for the Lobos. So we'll see how this one comes back to haunt him here. Lobos on top of Dysart, 27-13. The bottom half of the third quarter here. Here comes Taylor. There's a snap, going to hand it off right up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Metcalf. Good pickup there. Going to pick up about 8 yards on the play.
Yeah, he shot through that gun real quick, and big old hole opened up, and he was able to rumble for 9 yards easily.
Big hole opened up. Made it all the way to the secondary there. Got shut down there, but when you're fast as he is, you just need a little hole to make it to that second. If you can pick up 8 yards every play, hey, you're trucking. So So here comes Taylor bringing his offense to the line. 3 receivers split out to the far side. 1 to the near side. Single back. Taylor's going to keep it. Stiff arms his would-be tackler and is brought down. Minimal pickup on the play.
Gain of about
Kurt
half
Wood,
a yard. Bring
your
up second
tackler there
and
for the
1.
Lobos. We're dodging hand grenades. I know that one cheerleader's got a good arm. She'll hit you as soon as you think she can.
Now that's how you run the veer option on there, John. You saw how Taylor came around, he put the ball in there, and he quickly decided right then and there.
Short for Dysart.
And when he did that, the defender had to commit, and he chose the running back was the one, and that was when he was able to get free and pick up a yard on the play.
It's a game of inches. It's a game of inches. There's a snap. Taylor's going to hand it off, and that's not going to be a first down. That's going to bring up 4th and short.
Yeah, no pickup on that play. He got hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and actually was lucky enough to be able to get forward to pick up
Looks like we're going to measure that
back to the original line of scrimmage.
They're going to measure it again.
I don't know what they're going to try and measure, because that stick clearly is on the it's at the 44-yard line, and this ball's marked at the 44 3/4 line.
Unless the lines are crooked, that's all I can say.
Maybe the chains are shorter on one side of the field than the other.
We're going to find out if Coach Lang's got a little arch in his measurements. No?
Short by half
Yeah, see,
that's the way we saw it.
Stick is clearly right on the 44-yard line.
We saw it from here. So that's going to bring up 4th and about, what, inches?
4th and a half yards, so 2 feet?
Yeah.
1.5 feet, 18 inches.
There we go. I'm going to say 16 and a half inches, but I don't know. I'm going to say it's 4th and 16 and a half inches. Just under 1 minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Lobo fans are trying to get this defense wound up. They're pretty wound up already. Taylor brings his team to the line.
There is nobody deep.
Up under center. Now would be a perfect time to... They're going to hand it off. That was a horrible play call there.
Yeah,
that would have been a perfect pass operation.
All they had to do is make the slot receiver on the far side do that little post pattern. Nobody's there. Nobody's covering. And yeah,
I would have run just about any other play other than that one right there. That little slot route would have been payday right there.
Yeah, there was nobody deep. Everybody was
Snowflake
playing
had everybody in the box. Snowflake had everybody in the box, and that running play right there was ill-advised. I don't think I would have ever run that play.
Yeah,
I would have let Taylor run it before I would have handed it off right there. So here comes Claridge. Shotgun position.
Luke Cron
going to the far side again. He's going to pick up, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 there. Maybe 1.
Number 7, McKinley Halla in on the tackle.
He's going to pick up
0.
Also
nothing.
He's going to pick up nothing. I don't know. The pile ended up about a yard away. I don't know what happened there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Lobos. 19 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
I think his knee hit down right there because somebody jumped on him right away.
Yeah.
So
Snowflake still on top. Dysart 27-13. Here's the snap. Going to hand it off. Luke Cron up the middle. There you go. Keep going with him. He's bound to find a hole eventually.
Yeah, that's got to move the sticks there. He quickly jumped in there, but they mark him down short. I thought they were going to mark him just past there, but only going to give him 9 on there.
So we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Game of the Week presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live at kwkm.com.
Looks like Sholo gets a pick 6, brings theirs.
Knowledge is power. That's why our goal is to empower you by providing you with all the information you need to choose the right home loan. Hi, this is Lacey Weeks with Empire Mortgage, and we pride ourselves in providing you with the best products, best fees, and a team that treats you like royalty. Empire Mortgage holds the keys to your journey home. Call 844-537-5626. That's 844-537-LOAN. Empire Mortgage, your mortgage consultant for life, where you are treated like royalty.
Equal housing lender, NMLS number 93243 and NMLS 1286636.
Sholo Ford streaming live on our website in HD, just like you watch on Sundays in the NFL, live HD streaming at kwkm.com. That's kwkm.com. WKM.com. Going into the fourth quarter here, Snowflake on top of Dysart, 27-13. We just were informed that Sholo got a pick six to bring the score to, third and short for the Lobos, and we're going to have to see who jumped off here. I believe it's going to go against the Lobos. They're going to back them up.
Yeah, I think what happened was it was the nose guard that come across the line, and usually what that is that's just that slight little twitch of the football by the center. So.
And 6.
So that's going to back them up. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 16 inches. So the last update we had Sholo on top, 28-15. There's a snap.
Trent Hatch. Nice counter play.
Right up the middle, first down. Move those chains. First down, Snowflake.
Taylor.
Yeah, Hatch came in motion from right to left. Takes the handoff after Claridge faked the handoff straight up the middle. He comes around the far left side, quickly jumps back into the middle of the field and shoots forward for 10-yard pickup.
Bring up 1st and 10.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. There's Claridge. Going to hand it off, going to the far side.
Richard's got some room around
around the outside. Got a blocker in front of him. There's a flag. Illegal block they're going to call.
Looks like
that's controversial there. That's going to be a cliff. Could be illegal block. They're going to bring it back. So we're going to see what they're going to call there. They're going to bring that one back. Beautiful run.
Yeah, that was a beautiful run by me. He got some great blocks by Luke Crone. I mean, he just pounded a couple people, and all of a sudden they had to, miss and pick up somebody else. And unfortunately,
that was Taylor. Taylor was the last man that was blocked. So the controversial block come on Taylor.
Looks like we're gonna have a hold.
They're gonna call
holding.
Holding.
Well, that'll make it 1st and 2 inches.
Taylor's still acting like he's hurt back there. That could come back to haunt the Demons if he was to get rattled up playing defense. Demons are still in the ball game, down 27-13. I didn't see the holding. Oh, it is a block in the back. All right.
Oh no, it's. Yeah, they're moving the sticks. Still gets them a 1st and 10. They move the sticks.
Yeah.
So
yep. Great thing, these spot fouls, huh?
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lobos. They're still moving the chains. Snowflake's trying to snap the ball. Officials seem to have gotten themselves a little bit confused out there somehow. I'm not real sure what's transpiring.
I think they're talking about the spot of the ball right now and find out.
I think it's like that commercial where they say, hey, you just shake your head and act like you know what I'm talking about, and we'll just, we're going to call it 1st down.
Is that discount double check? Yeah, 22 million more at home.
Discount double check. So here comes Claridge. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to Cron here to the near side. And number 7 and number 43, that's McKinley Holla and
gonna bring up
Nicholas Dutcher in on the stop for the Demons. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10, 11-17 remaining here in the ball game. We're in the fourth quarter now. We're in the home stretch. Lobos holding on to a 27-13 lead. Here comes Claridge, takes the snap, gonna hand it off.
To Richard Baird.
Look at Richard Baird.
Tripped up by number 30.
That's a little counter play.
Zachary Romero.
Cuts back into the inside, and 1st and 10, Lobos.
Gonna bring up 1st and 10 for the Lobos.
Dysart just seems to be missing there. Missing on all cylinders at this point in time, as they are not able to stop this run. They're not watching for the counter coming through. They're just kind of running through motions right now.
They've gotten a little bit razzled. They need to get it back together. There's a handoff to the far side. Hatch around the outside has some room. Touchdown, Lobos. And there's no laundry on the field. We do have a hurt Snowflake player. His teammates are tended to him. Looks like he might have cramped up maybe by the way they're holding his leg. Beautiful run by Hatch. Around the outside to the far side. Touchdown Snowflake. Here comes the coaching staff onto the field. And it's going to be a official official timeout here, medical timeout. We're going to go back to the studio for 30 seconds. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live in HD.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live on our webpage at kwkm.com. Live HD streaming. We're in a medical timeout. Lobos have a lineman down on the field being tended to by the coaching staff. He's up now.
Number 58.
Number 58 is Leon LaGrange. Leon LaGrange, a big part of this Lobo defense. We have some updates. What was the score of the Sholo game there? Have you heard from the Blue Ridge game?
Yeah, Blue Ridge, 11:55 remaining in the fourth, down 17-6.
17-6. The fourth quarter, Blue Ridge trails. Sholo just went on top of Combs with a pick six. 28-15 was the last update. And the Lobos are on top here, 33-13. And the Lobos are lined up to go for 2 points. Here there's a snap, and we got flags and whistles, and we have everything but a parade. Sound like a parade is going to come through town.
Yeah, you know, John, quickly there, it's definitely Saturday night. Top 25, Navy's beaten Memphis, 9:16 left in the fourth. There's definitely an upset. Nebraska's in the red zone there, trailing 26-31 to Michigan. So a couple upsets that are definitely looking to happen here in college, top 25.
So they're going to back up the Lobos. I missed what the call was there, but they're going to back them up. Lobos were lined up to go for two, leading the game 33-13. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Snowflake Band has made their way out onto the track. There's a snap.
Has some blockers.
Has some blockers out in front, but he's going to be brought down way short of the goal line.
Yeah, they were all over that one, making sure nothing was going and stuff.
So we're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming in live HD on our webpage, KW.
Knowledge is power. That's why our goal is to empower you by providing you with all the information you need to choose the right home loan. Hi, this is Lacey Weeks with Empire Mortgage, and we pride ourselves in providing you with the best products, best fees, and a team that treats you like royalty. Empire Mortgage holds the keys to your journey home. Call 844-537-5626. That's 844-537-LOAN. Empire Mortgage, your mortgage consultant for life, where you are treated like royalty.
Equal housing lender, NMLS number 93-243 and NMLS 1286636.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Mardi Gras. No, I'm just joking. Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Snowflake's band members, their trumpet players, do this crazy assault and battery type performance where they try to hit each other in the head with the trumpets. While the band major does the cymbals under his legs, I'm rather entertained. Sooner or later, one of them's going to get hit. This is exciting. I can get mesmerized. Here comes the kickoff. There it is. Nice kickoff. Going to be bobbled down at the 10-yard line. It's like Metcalf losing his balance. It looked like he got nailed hard.
Looked like he got clothesline, but it was just him falling down there.
Yes.
So, John, a couple other updates here. So, Arkansas beats Mississippi 53-52. It was 4th down and 2. It was a blind lateral that goes in. Mississippi or Arkansas scores and then goes for the 2-point conversion to win in overtime.
Wow.
53-52.
So that was Dakota Moore was your tackler there on that play. 10:35 remaining here. Snowflake, Arizona, where the Lobos are on top. The Dysart Demons, 33-13. Taylor bringing his team to the line, two to the near side, two to the far side, looking to pass. Has his man Metcalf.
32,
First and 10, Demons.
Beautiful play there. That quick little, post play by there picks up 13.
Nice play by the Demons there to try to get something going here. The Demons aren't out of this game. 10:30 remaining.
Yeah, John, Oklahoma State beats TCU 49-29, so there's an upset.
Go Cowboys. There, that is an upset. So here comes Taylor to the line. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. A little bit of confusion. No, there's a lot of confusion on the Demon side. Big number 82 is just roaming around there. And
I would say the ball was supposed to be snapped, and number 54, the center, just decided it wasn't going to be.
I don't know. Everybody moved on that play but the ball. The officials are still in awe over what just transpired.
Yep. Number 1, Clemson beat Florida State 23-13.
That is not an upset.
No. Number 10, Florida barely beats Vanderbilt 9-7. Baylor beats Kansas State 31-24. Northern Illinois beats Toledo, number 24 Toledo, 32-27. Wow.
Like this will be called illegal procedure on them and the encroachment by us.
How can it be? How can you have illegal procedure and an encroachment call at the same time?
I don't know. Who knows?
That is the craziest call I've ever heard of. One determines the other. Do over. Taylor brings his team to the line. There's a snap.
Taylor
He's
with the
keeper up the middle.
Finds a little bit of room.
Yeah, it looks like pickup of
down by number 32.
A long 4, short
Dayland
5 out there by
Frank,
Taylor on that as QB quarterback keeper. But Auburn's beaten Texas A&M 20-10 in the third quarter.
Okay, don't be changing the subject, though. You're the analyst here. You're the stats guy. You're the Mr. Football. How could you have those penalties and have them offset there a while ago?
Well, that's that discount double check. They weren't sure what to call, so they figure offsetting penalties does nothing to halt the game.
There you go. That was awesome. Taylor brings his offense to the line. 3 split out to the near side, to the far side. Back to pass. Has a man, but it's on the wrong team. Kurt Wood. Oh, wow. There goes a flag. Wow.
And down to the 2-yard line.
That ball is going to come back. Holy cow.
That was uncalled for there.
Number 53 of the Dysart Demons was just lambasted at the 41-yard line. He was going in for the tackle, and somebody came in from the blind side and
blindsided him big time.
Through him. Holy cow. And he was able to get up.
He's back down. He's getting back up.
Great interception by number 42, Kurt Wood.
But yeah, that ball's definitely going to come back because of that clip, but that was one heck of a hit.
That's a big old guy, too, that got laid out. That was quite the hit. It's not to take away from the interception by Wood, but the ball's going to be brought back to the... Let's see where they're going to spot it at. Get my light for you.
Yeah, Cesar Lopez, 6 foot 287, and that's the guy that was just
got leveled.
He got leveled. He got leveled. Holy cow! That's one of those John Madden ones. You know, we need a little telestrator here. We'll have to ask Gene for that for next year there, so we can just go through it. But yeah, he just lined up there and just bam, right on there.
It went from 1st and 10 from the 2-yard line to 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. So that was a big penalty.
That actually would have been 1st and goal.
1st and goal, that sure would have. So that brings it back to just past midfield. And got a lot of movement by Snowflake. That's going to bring out the laundry.
Yeah, number 7, Patterson over here on the close side to us decides he's going to go backwards 3 yards. At the same time, J.T. Tate on the other side figured he'd go 3 yards forward for some reason. So
for some reason that didn't pan out. So with 9:05 remaining, Snowflake on top, 33-13. And that's going to back the ball up to the 44-yard line of the Lobos. Claridge brings his offense to the line. There's a snap. Going to keep it himself. Got some room up the middle. Still on his feet. They're trying to strip him.
Wow, you know.
They just spin him around for about another 10 yards.
We talked about this at halftime there where we said that the Dysart Demons needed to make the tackle instead of trying to go for the strip, and they could have had him tackled at the 45. Instead, they try to strip him, and instead of being at the 45, it's now at the 35-yard line. That was just horrible play by Dysart on that.
So just under 9 minutes and counting remaining here in the ball game. Claridge going to bring his offense to the line. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Lone back is Solomon. There's the snap. Going to hand it off to Solomon. Up the middle. He's going to plow his way. He's going to pick up about, close to 4 yards. Looks like close to 5 yards he's going to mark him at. That's pretty good yardage.
4-yard pickup on that play by Solomon as he just kind of decided he was going to give a pony ride to a couple of the Dysart Demons on there.
Plowed up in there. So Claridge brings his team to the line. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. There's a snap. Gonna think about pitching it to Solomon. That's gonna get a flag.
Keeper.
That just cost him another 15.
Like there's a little extracurricular afterwards.
Yeah, that was a very much uncalled for by Marcus Banda there. Had a hold of his jersey and threw him. They was way out of bounds there when he threw him to the ground. That's going to pick up 15 yards. That's going to put Snowflake knocking on the heaven's door after this one's marked off.
It's going to be a personal foul on Dysart.
Dysart's falling apart here with 8:01 remaining in the ballgame.
Half the distance to goal.
Trailing 33-13.
I think, John, right now it's safe to say we know which team from Dysart showed up. It wasn't a team that was going to win by 20. It's a team that was going to lose by 20.
And they've just fallen apart. You know, they by all means haven't been out of this ball game, but just some recent plays have just shown a team that's just pretty much given up. So that's going to move Snowflake up to the, mark them about the 11-yard line.
Yeah. 11, 12, somewhere in there.
11.5-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. There's a snap. Going to fake the handoff to Solomon.
Oh,
wow.
Knocked down by number 2, Marcus.
That would have been.
And almost made up for that bad play of his.
Almost did.
Picked that ball off.
Almost did. Just under 8 minutes remaining here. It's going to bring 2nd and 10 for the Lobos. Lobos on top 33-13. Here comes Claridge, bringing his offense to the line here. Receiver split out to the near side, 3 to the far side. Solomon in the backfield. There's a snap. Gonna hand it off to Solomon. Had a blocker up the middle. Solomon rumbling, tumbling, bumbling. Touchdown. Lobos. Beautiful run, beautiful hole opened up for Solomon there.
Yeah, he got hit right immediately and was able to bust through all of a sudden. Looked like somebody pushed him forward. He just shot through there for a nice little 11-yard touchdown run.
You know, this Solomon is a big old back. When he gets going, he is going. He's hard to stop.
Yeah, John, so another top 25 update. Definitely this is going to look like an upset. Navy 38, number 13 Memphis 20. 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wow. There's the kick. It's up. It's good.
We'll bring the score, 7:52 left in the fourth.
13-40.
Demons 13.
Lobos on top here, 13-40. We're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout. Listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live.
Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
1.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford. Streaming live on our website, kwkm.com. Live HD streaming at kwkm.com. Here comes the kickoff from Lobos. A little barn burner there down the middle. Almost bounced over Hall's head, still on his feet. And then he gets driven back by...
Tackled by Stephen Brimhall.
Stephen Brimhall puts his face mask in his chest and drives him home. It looked like a little kid driving one of those carts with a car on it at Safeway. Good tackle by Brimhall. Just under 8 minutes remain. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dysart Demons. Ball's going to be spotted at the 31-yard line of Dysart. Going to see if they can try to get back in this ball game. Hate to see them fall apart the way they have last few plays. Here comes Taylor. He's going to bring his offense to the line. Single back, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. There's the snap. They're going to pass the ball. Quick pass to Metcalf. Good yardage. It's going to move those chains. Going to be 1st and 10. Demons.
A little help with from Tegan Peterson.
Going to bring the ball out to the 42-yard line. Nice pickup by Metcalf. Nice pass by Taylor.
Yeah, it's just the pass that they've been throwing almost all night long. Not sure why they haven't gone back to it. It seems like after they threw the 1 interception and stuff, they decided they didn't want to pass anymore, but that play's been open for them all night long.
Taylor's got a heck of an arm. They just got to call the plays. Taylor, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side, single back, shotgun. There's a snap. We're going to pass the ball, fakes it to the far side, under pressure, gets the ball away.
Kurt Wood
intercepted by Kurt Wood.
Second pick of the game.
Second interception of the game, trying to force it. Taylor was under a lot of pressure. Taylor still down on the field.
Number 82.
Beautiful interception
Leon
by Wood.
Chavez, good to see him back in the game.
Yeah, bad pass, ill-advised and stuff. So, not sure what they were thinking, but Taylor's hurt here. Coaches come on immediately, but decide they're just going to wave him off. But Navy just scored, making it 45-20 against number 13 Memphis. Alabama's leading 13-10 over LSU, just starting the 3rd quarter. And Utah is leading 24-20 over Washington. So keeping everybody up to date on all the college 25
football.
as well.
And Tyler Claridge is out. He's going to rest the rest of this ball game. And they brought in
Trey Snyder, handoff to
Snyder is going to be your quarterback.
Alex finds a nice seam up the middle.
Trey Snyder, that's a new name. We haven't called him.
Brought down
Let's see
by
if we
number
can
30.
see some information on Snyder.
He's number 8.
He is number 8. Trey Snyder, he's a junior.
And 2 for the Lobos.
Junior, he is 6'3", 191 pounds. He's not a little kid.
No, you can tell by the way you stand up over top of everybody.
Yeah. So, Snyder shotgun position, going to hand it off.
Richard Baird.
Baird going around the far side, gets tripped up. Not before he gets first down yardage. 1st and 10, Lobos.
Yeah, give him a pick up a 3 on the play.
6:27 remaining here in the ball game. Lobos on top, 40-13 over the Dysart Demons. We haven't gotten an update on the. Maybe we have. 5 minutes left in the game. Sholo up, 28-21. Last update I have.
That's a good close game right
Combs,
there.
Combs come to play ball. I'm telling you, when it comes to the playoffs, everybody's record is 0-0. And they fight for their lives here. High school football means a lot to these kids that are graduating.
1st and 5 for the Lobos.
It's a whole new ball game when you get to the playoffs. I'm down here right now. It is. Whole new ball game. That's what I say. That's what Dr. Love says.
I appreciate you using my words in a different format there, though, John.
What words were
flattery is the best form. Thank you very much.
I don't know what words you mean. Over the head of the quarterback. Good heads up. Got his hands on the ball.
Crazy snap there.
You wonder how that happens, how you can, shoot a ball from the center up over the quarterback's head.
When the quarterback's that tall.
6 foot, yeah.
There's a big big old quarter. He's been getting it to Claridge all night real good, and Claridge isn't near that tall. So 5.5 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Snowflake on top of Dysart. Looks like you can put this one in the books. They're making some substitutions here. Dysart come out and played a very good ball game.
The first half they sure did. In the second half, the wheels just fell off the bus.
Second and 13 for the Lobos. Trey Snyder. And
Snyder gets a low snap that time. Gonna hand it off. Brimhall. Beautiful run by Stephen Brimhall.
Nice job, Stephen.
Yeah, 8-yard pickup by Brimhall on that play.
Get it up close to the third. No, they mark it at the, it's like about the 32-yard line. Bring up third and about 4 for the Lobos. Nice run by Brimhall.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Lobos.
Here comes the Lobos to the line of scrimmage. Snyder. Here comes the snap. Gonna hand it off. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide on that play.
Who was that?
4 demons all over that.
Yeah, number 7 busted through. Linebacker came through on a blitz, and he almost took the handoff from from Snyder at that point in time.
They were all up in the grill that time. Brad Smith was your ball carrier, or ball holder. He didn't really carry it nowhere.
About 7.
So 4 minutes remaining in the ball game here. Snyder brings his offense to the line. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun, single back. There's a snap down low. Little pooch punt. Nice punt by Snyder. Oh,
wow.
He got down to it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking.
He got down there and forgot to grab the ball.
Yeah, number 88 was down there, had plenty of time. All he had to do was kind of lean down and swat the ball back into the field of play, and instead he let it to roll into the end zone. Comes a touchback. Ball comes out to the 20 for Dysart.
He forgot what he was
supposed to do.
He made it down there
Coach
too.
There.
He hustled down there.
Dysart will take over at the 20.
Yeah, he just watched it go.
I don't know. We've seen some strange things. 88. We can't call his name because he's not on our roster. So here comes the Dysart Demon. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Dysart trails 13-40. Taylor's still in the ball game. Whistle's being blown. It's going to be timeout. Snowflake. So we're going to go back to the studio for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming in HD on our website at kwkm.com.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford, streaming live on our website, live HD streaming at kwkm.com. That's kwkm.com. 3:43 remaining here in the ball game at Snowflake. Snowflake on top of Dysart. 13-40 is the score.
Taylor back to pass.
Taylor back to pass. In and out of the hands.
Receiver number 82 over the middle.
Of number 82.
Chavez.
Leon Chavez. Stephen Brimhall in on the stop for the Lobos. Brimhall has come to life here in the fourth quarter. The Lobos are hanging on for the victory here. The Cougars are hanging on by a thread in Sholo. Ahead by a touchdown. Last update we've got. Here comes Taylor bringing his offense to the line. Shotgun. 1 receiver to the far side, 3 to the near side. Lone back. There's a snap. Pass off a little screen play over here to the near side.
Taylor to number 10, Cruz Brown.
Cruz Brown is your receiver, brought down by
Number 20, Trent Hass. catch for
Trent
pickup of
Hatch.
about 6.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 for the Demons. It's a little over 3 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Snowflake's going to go on to win this one, so Snowflake will advance. I'll find the bracket here in just a minute, find out where they go and what they do. Here comes Taylor to the line. Everybody's in tight, shotgun. They're going to pass the ball, dropping back, man open.
As number 3, Isaiah Hall over the middle, brought down by Luke Cron.
You know, John, that's
a pretty nice game.
That's that play that we see that they keep opening all night long, and for some reason I'm not sure why they went away from it when here it is, just scoring for them.
They had the one interception, and they just gave up on the pass completely for some reason. And when you have a kid that's in control of the ball back there at your quarterback position that can throw like Taylor can, it's crazy that you would just go away from the pass.
1st and 10 from the 45.
Here's Taylor, 1st and 10, back to pass. Can air it out, got a man.
Kurt Wood.
Just going to out-throw him.
Number 3, incomplete pass.
That was Metcalf out there.
Yeah, that was 50 yards in the air there, John.
2 minutes left in the ball game. Sholo still on top of Combs. 28-21.
Who has the ball?
I don't know that part. They don't give me that good of updates.
I know. We need to get one of those little Yahoo Sports little apps there that have those updates.
So here comes Taylor to the line. I haven't looked to see if Taylor is a senior. I'm sure he probably is.
2nd and 10, Taylor.
He is a senior. Kid's got an arm.
Back to pass,
quick pass to the outside. Metcalf.
Pushed out of bounds by Jade Bjorn.
Yeah, just a small pickup of 2 on that play, though.
That doesn't stop the clock. Apparently not, huh?
No.
2:17 and counting remaining in the ball game.
Bringing up a 3rd and 7 for the Demons.
Yeah, it's awful puzzling why the Demons just went away from the pass. You know, they had some success with it there at first, and then they threw the one interception, and they just abandoned it.
They had a lot of success with it right off the bat.
And Taylor's got a heck of an arm.
I mean, they had 93 yards on 8 passes in the first half.
Taylor back to pass again.
Taylor back to pass.
Going to pass a quick one out.
Isaiah Hall out in the flat.
Isaiah Hall's going to come back into the middle.
I'm not sure what Isaiah Hall was thinking. He's out there just shy of the first down, and instead of going to the right side, go to the far sideline and making some yards and getting a first down and getting out of bounds, he instead turns inside, comes back,
right back in the middle,
away from the first down, and here it is now,
2 minutes left.
just shy of a first down now.
So with 1:15 and counting remaining here in the ball game, Taylor going to bring his offense to the line.
For the Demons.
4th and very short. Doesn't much matter. They're going to have to go for it. Fourth and 10 on the 50-yard line.
Finds a seam, slides.
In the Sholo game, for you that wanted an update, 4th and 10 on the 50, I don't know who has the ball. Sholo still on top, 28-21. Not knowing adds a sense of excitement to it. Not knowing adds a real good.
4th and 10 on the 50.
Yeah.
28-21.
We don't know who has the ball.
Who has the ball?
So here comes Taylor bringing his team to the line. 1st and 10, there's a snap, looking to pass the ball. Ooh.
Almost picked by Stephen Brimhall.
Stephen Brimhall. That was just a low pass there. Brimhall tried to get a hold of it. Let's see what we got here. We have about a half a minute remaining here in the ball game. Taylor still isn't just going to give up. He's still going to run his plays out, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Trailing 13-40. Here comes a snap. Taylor back to pass. And Brimhall is going to get his pick off.
Stephen got it right.
That's going to be a pick six for Stephen Brimhall. All he needs is one block. Cut it back, Brimhall.
Jay Bjorn.
Oh, wow.
Jake Bjorn tried to get a block. Number
Bjorn
2,
couldn't get
Marcus
the block.
Bamba shoves him out of bounds.
Instead of coming down, getting the hands on and pushing him away, he decides to put his shoulder into him, which allows the bandit to get close enough to push them both out of bounds.
Combs had the ball at 4th down on the 50, and Sholo held him, so Sholo takes over. They're running the clock out now. So Sholo will go on to win 28-21. Snowflake's going to go on to win
40-13.
40-13. And the last update we have from the Blue Ridge game, Blue Ridge still trailed in the 4th quarter.
17-6.
17-6. So we have two mountain teams doing good and moving on. I would have liked to have seen Stephen Brimhall go ahead and run that baby in. But I don't even know if you can be accredited with the tackle if you push another player into the other player.
Hey, a tackle's a tackle. Doesn't matter how it happens.
Bjorn's going to have to live that one down because that was a horrible block by Bjorn. There was 3 people there. Bjorn's the blocker, and he got knocked into his own player.
Snowflake will go victory
Snowflake
formation.
gonna
We'll finish this game up.
take a knee, and that's going to be the ball
Nice
game.
job, Lobos.
Snowflake's going to finish off the Dysart Demons 40
Thank you guys
to
for
13.
coming up for this game.
Sholo has gone on to win 28-21. Still looking for update from the Blue Ridge game. We're going to go back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout. And we'll be back with the Cable One post-game show. You've been listening to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Sholo Ford.
Orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
Knowledge is power. That's why our goal is to empower you by providing you with all the information you need to choose the right home loan. Hi, this is Lacey Weeks with Empire Mortgage, and we pride ourselves in providing you with the best products, best fees, and a team that treats you like royalty. Empire Mortgage holds the keys to your journey home. Call 844-537-5626. That's 844-537-LOAN. Empire Mortgage, your mortgage consultant for life, where you are treated like royalty.
Equal housing lender, NMLS number 93-243 and NMLS 1286636.
Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services, from free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
Snowflake Stadium, where the Lobos have just handed the Dysart Demons their ticket home out of the playoffs. Dysart managed to score 13 points. Only problem is Snowflake managed to score 40. Dysart come out and looked real good in the first half. I thought it was in for a heck of a ball game. I thought Snowflake pretty much was going to get all they could handle. And Coach Solomon, his coaching staff, and his boys over there proved me wrong, because they kicked her in a high gear and handed the Demons a pretty good whooping there. The neck is tallying up the totals. The Lobos are coming over here, the whole team come over here to pay tribute to their fans, their family, and their fans that come to the ball game. We'll see. I'm used to the Sholo where they come and sing the school song. I'm not real sure what transpires here. We're going to find out. Snowflake put on a performance this evening. Zach Solomon, I found out he could jump higher than I ever could believe. Tyler Claridge played unbelievable. Stephen Bremaw had an interception there at the end. And who was that was blocking for him? Bjorn?
Yes.
Was out in front blocking, and Bjorn is going to go down in history of the Lobos for the worst block ever. But it's all in good fun. The game was over at that point. The Lobos are showing their appreciation to the fans. Fans are still hanging around to cheer for them. Quite the ball game. We know Sholo is going to advance 28-21 over Combs. Sounds like a good ball game there. Nick, what do you think about it? What kind of stats you got going on?
I got a bunch of passing yards, bunch of rushing yards.
There you go. That's a start.
Yeah, so second half for Snowflake, like we said, we figured they'd come out and kind of start to turn it on. We just weren't sure how the other side would react. But second half for Snowflake was 130 yards rushing on 19 carries, no yards passing on 2 attempts. One of those an interception, one incomplete. Total yards for Snowflake, 232 yards rushing on 38 carries, 175 yards passing on 15 attempts. Total 307 yards on 52 plays. So basically 6 yards per play. So they done very well coming out. Of course, they're a running team, and 232 is about their average that they usually do. So Dysart, on the other hand, they came out 35 rushing yards on 18 carries, 70 yards passing on 11 attempts. And like I said, John, I am not sure why they didn't continue coming out passing here in the second half when all first half they were able to pass. That pattern, the short post route was open all night long, and for some reason they just stopped after they threw that one interception.
How many passing yards did they have in the first half?
93 on 8. So, I mean, the 93 yards first half, but only 70 in the second half. The problem is that 70 all came in the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter.
They just fell away from the passing game. That's puzzling to me.
Yeah, so total yards for Dysart, 119 yards rushing on 35 carries, 163 yards passing on 19 attempts, total 282 yards on 54 plays. Basically 5 yards a play, so you can see that they've both went, backwards as far as the amount of yards they got per play, as both defenses, kind of got a little stingy up. The problem is just mental mistakes. When you look at Claridge, you say Claridge had a great game. He absolutely did. However, the only reason Claridge had a great game, for some reason, the defenders for Dysart decided that they were going to try and strip a ball instead of tackle a man.
That's true.
So
they've done that a couple times.
Yeah,
ill-advised.
Yeah, a 60-yard touchdown pass that should have been, only a 15-yard play because they were trying to strip a ball, ended up a 60-yard touchdown. So Claridge, I mean, he just had a heck of a night. 175 yards on 13 attempts. I mean, just beautiful. So he's, pass play of 56 yards, a pass play of 60 yards. He did great. He led the team tonight. I mean, everybody else was just kind of spread out, their runs and everything. But Claridge, with his running ability and stuff, he had a 2-yard touchdown run, 56-yard pass, a 60-yard pass. He basically, when I look at that, that's going to be my player of the game. I just don't know what I'm going to look at for play of the game.
Well, we'll take a 1-minute timeout. We're going to take it back to the station, and we'll discuss that, and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Cable One post-game show. We'll be back right after this.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
Black Diamond Auto Glass provides the finest full-service mobile and in-shop glass repair services. From free chip repair to windshield replacement, tinting, and more. We're here to pamper you and your car.
Black Diamond Auto Glass. Yeah.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
the Cable One post-game show. We're here at Snowflake Stadium, where Snowflake has stamped the ticket home for the Dysart Demons. Before going to the break, the NEC come up with the deduction that Tyler Claridge was the player of the game. I don't know how you could go any other way. He threw the ball. He ran for the ball. He was in control. Had one interception, but played spectacular. He almost had an interception right after that. Claridge did himself on defense.
Yeah, he did actually.
But,
it ended up being nullified. So, but 175 yards passing and 50 yards rushing. He had 2 touchdown passes and 1 touchdown run. So
he was in control of the game. He was in control all game long. So when we talk about the play of the game, they say all geniuses or idiots think alike. I think we're probably the latter of the two.
You might think right yourself on that one.
Right at the same time, we come up with the same play, which was the screenplay to the Gazelle, Zach Solomon, who thought he could jump. He thought he was Michael Jordan for a moment.
Yeah, they had basically to set the play up. So Snowflake goes through, and they have the ball pretty much at the 20-yard line. They run a play, which gets them down to, I think it was the 6-yard line. However, there was a flag that was thrown at the 14-yard line for a hold because they did the I don't want to call it the reverse. They brought the man in motion right to left. He took the handoff, ran around to the left side. The guy lead blocker for him, held for him at the 14-yard line. So that put him back at the 24-yard line. The very next play is the play that we're talking about. So Claridge takes a snap of the ball. All the defenders come in, and it looks like they're going to sack Claridge. And he just lightly puts the ball out to the left side. There's 5 linemen in front of Solomon, who jumps up a little bit, catches the ball, takes off running the near sideline, and at the 2-yard line launches himself up in the air.
Michael Jordan imitation.
Yes, he did. He went up and over the guy and lands a yard in the end zone for the touchdown, and that is definitely the play of the game for me. And as I'm sitting there circling on my scorecard here, John comes over and says, the play that I think is that screen pass, and I'd already circled it. And, John, like you say, great minds think alike.
That was the epitome of the game right there. Well, Snowflake anytime that was brought up, they answered the bell. I mean, they rose up to the occasion, and that's just what Solomon did right there. I commend Snowflake, their coaching staff, their players on a great ball game. I commend Dysart come out and play the first half like a total different team. Yeah,
like you said, we were wondering which team was going to show up. Was this going to be the team that wins by 20 points or loses by 20 points? And when they came out right off the bat and came out with a lead 13-6, it sure looked like they were going to be the team that was going to score a lot of points and take over. And for some reason, they threw the interception midway into the second quarter that allowed Snowflake to kind of come back and tie the score up. And at that point in time, it seemed like Taylor no longer passed the ball until about the fourth quarter. And unfortunately for Dysart, that kind of was what sank him.
Just gave up on the pass after that, and Taylor had a heck of an arm. I mean, a strong arm. That kid stood flat-footed and threw that one for 35 yards, a rocket. So we know that Chillo's moving on. We know that Snowflake's moving on.
And unfortunately, just got the text here. Blue Ridge fell to River Valley 24-6.
But we still want to commend
Coach London
and his coaching staff up there for doing a good job. The numbers in Blue Ridge have dropped off immensely from back in the day, so they don't get a lot of kids out. Hopefully, this is a rebuilding year. They have a lot of young players, so if they're back next year and they get to add on to it, things will look better and brighter. But we want to commend Coach London, his coaching staff, and his kids on a great season. They made it to the playoffs. We'll decide where we're going to go sometime this week. Check out the web page, kwkm.com, or you can go on Facebook and like us and find out where we're going from there. We will be somewhere next week. Until they hand out the gold trophy, we will be somewhere.
Absolutely.
So on behalf of me, Gene Barton, Dan the Man Grubner, the Coke Spiller, the Coke Executioner, and Hugh the Neck Keeler, and Lucy Marie, who's back in the studio sick as a dog. We want to say thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on the radio from somewhere. Be safe.
Next week.
All right, you're clear.
Thanks, Lucy.